Location, the lab. Quentin only has 24 hours to sell his car. Is that even possible? He goes to Carvana.com.
What is this, a movie trailer?
He ignores the doubters, enters his license plate. Wow, that's a great offer. The car is sold, but will Carvana pick it up in time for...
They'll literally pick it up tomorrow morning. Done with the dramatics?
Car selling in record time.
Save your time. Go to Carvana.com and sell your car today. Pickup fees may apply.
How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy...
How many discounts will you stack up? Visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Are you still quoting 30-year-old movies? Have you said cool beans in the past 90 days? Do you think Discover isn't widely accepted? If this sounds like you, you're stuck in the past. Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. And every time you make a purchase with your card, you automatically earn cash back. Welcome to the now. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/credit card, based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
This podcast contains mature content, explicit language, suggestive situations, and partial to full frontal nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Don't let your kids listen to this.
I've had Blobbo's review page up on my tab for a long time.
Blobbo didn't always review like this.
Okay. You went to the pre-Blobbo era?
I've just been going through Blobbo's stuff, and...
When Blobbo talk like Blobbo, wonder Blobbo.
Well, all right. I might be wrong. So for the movie Hometown Story...
I might be wrong.
Well, because I was just like, all right, see, this is a normal one until the end. So this movie, Hometown Story, it's a Marilyn Monroe movie.
Oh, shit.
Not much to recommend spending 60 minutes of life on. Marilyn Monroe only on for maybe 2 minutes. Okay. And then parentheses, her pretty.
Lulled you into a false sense of security.
Something called The Crawling Monster, 1.5 stars. That Blobbo cousin Mort in monster costume. His breakout role, some say, if him could only break out of costume.
I like Blobbo, man.
Blobbo's amazing, man.
Blobbo cousin Mort?
Blobbo cousin Mort.
Is it Mort Blobbo, you think?
Well, he did say Mrs. Blobbo, right?
Yeah. Mrs. Blobbo means last name Blobbo. Blobbo last name Blobbo.
007 Goldfinger, 5 stars. Best of the Bond adaptations, IBHO, parentheses, in Blobbo, humble opinion.
Thanks for clarifying that, Blobbo.
He should be a super reviewer or whatever.
Blobbo too humble.
This old movie, The Crawling Hand, 2.5 stars. This movie, exact reason why Blobbo against too much dark eyeshadow.
Blobbo a little old school, right? Like with the sensibilities.
Oh boy, Blobbo might have kids.
They're little Blobbos?
Curse of the Demon, 4 out of 5 stars. Scary for Blobbo kids, memorable for adults too.
Okay.
Blobbo think make peanut butter sandwich with jelly. Oh, sorry, was watching movie for review. Guess my blob drifted.
I don't like this Blobbo voice. This is not a good Blobbo voice. I don't like this.
Red put peanut butter in.
No.
Blobbo sounds like Peter Dante.
I could not imagine spending 3 hours on something that I didn't like after 10 minutes. You don't like it. You are a weird individual to keep watching. What are you, nuts? You dedicated a week of your life to dislike something? Get a hobby, knit something, go for a walk.
Previously on Cinephobe.
How am I supposed to go back to the me before all of this pain?
Excuse me? We're new in town and we've never had sex before. Would you give us a hand?
I would have rather seen his cock.
Out of way, Bobby!
This episode in this movie exists.
You bet your sweet ass I saw a lawnmower man.
Oh, Teddy. I'll call some guys from my neck of the woods. We're not talking, Brooke, about a couple of queens who know a few grapples. We're talking about Polacks that don't have a goddamn future.
You have a stupid heart and a stupid brain.
Regular Einstein.
You think I'm a coward? You're wrong. I'm not a coward. You're the coward. I'm not a coward.
I love cocaine. I do it all the time.
I'm sorry, you guys. I don't mean like homosexual. I mean like...
I got nukes shooting out of my dick right now. I've got so many nukes.
Dick Nukem.
I mean, look at this buffet of ass.
Mouth to dildo, dildo to ass to ass. High branch, anal beads.
I'm the goddamn talent, Maze.
Look, Gene, I've never told anyone this before.
My head!
But I can suck my own dick. And I do it a lot.
1038. This movie is shit.
You don't know shit.
Holy shit, bro. I had the same note, too.
I swear to God, both of you guys are the biggest fucking liars in the world.
Howdy.
You should have saved this for the train.
All right, au revoir, Lubin. Lisa, solid?
Oh, I mean, why don't you just be like a regular person and dream about regular threesomes? Like clones.
Give me some soul kisses, baby. Hey, beautiful. Oh,
Dang.
oh, my nose.
I can't indulge this comparison to a person that Amin may or may not know in a movie that has nothing to do with this podcast.
That's some 20th century shit, bitch.
We will tangle ass.
Say hi to your mother for me.
And you will lose.
What's the end game? Okay, now everyone's dead.
What is fucking Spence from Ballers? Who cares what the end game is?
I am Wrath.
McCavity!
Welcome to Cinephobe, the podcast. We break down the movies you're afraid to admit you love. I'm Zach Harper. That's Amin Mayes. That's Anthony Mayes. Listen to us on Spotify, or I'm going to shoot a beam right into your face and steal all your thoughts.
Beam. Okay.
Spotify is where you can vote in the poll for the episode phobe or file. It's also where you can leave a comment. And guess what? We got so many comments on Dante's Peak. I'm going back for another round. Harry Knuckles says, I listen to this podcast for the trivia, just like I buy Playboys for the articles, 20CB and file.
Oh, nicely done. That's a good comment.
That is a really good comment.
DJMC Pro says, Ruth's legs were roast beef, bruv. Golden Dumpster is when the dude from True Lies was going nuts about coffee. And then Josh says, not even Captain Push-Up's most benign accent could salvage this movie.
Leave us a review, leave us comments. Make sure you're checking out CT5 episodes on the main feed. Leave us your CT5 suggestions and lists on social media or in the Discord. How do you get access to that Discord, you ask? I'm so glad that you queried that. Subscribe to patreon.com/countthedings.
That you what?
Queried.
Oh.
Patreon.com/countthedings. Get access to ad-free episodes, extended cold opens, rewatching and live events, past, present, future.
Jack, you don't have to frame everything in the form of a question for this episode. It's okay.
Riddle me this. How fucking long is this movie? Oh my Jesus.
Holy shit.
And all our extra content across the Count the Dinks network. We have a submission, submit it. Reminder, needs to be 40% or lower on Rotten Tomatoes for the audience or critic score. Recently, Amin had us get totally naked so we could be vengefully arrested with law-abiding citizen. Then we start our new and depraved and improved daisy chain. I used prison. Keep us cheeked up. French Foreign Legion.
Did you?
In Lionheart. Maze used Scotsman to link us to ope our way through surviving 24 hours with the pest. Amin used $50,000 to link us to letting the prisoners know that was ridiculous and way out of line with dirty work. I had to snort revenge to get coked up enough to rappel down Devil's Cauldron to find the bonsai plutonium tree that is Karate Kid 3. Then Maze used Vietnam vets to jungle cat toward a man roaring into the heavens with X-Men Origins Wolverine. Amin used Bourbon Street to hitchhike from CD Motel to CD Motel, looking to smash a major in an X-Major way with Jack Reacher Never Go Back. I used fingerprints to have us box out Coca-Cola vending machines in the Roman Coliseum with Double Team. Maze used driving through a river to put the town on alert while avoiding having sex with the mayor during Dante's Peak. Amin used 1997 volcano movies to help us throw a man 5 inches beyond flowing lava as we melted away with Volcano. I used the city of Los Angeles to throw the daisy chain through countless windows for the Glimmer Man. Mayes used Endless Rain to pull out a Penthouse magazine to jack it as suspect number 1 in everyone's death during Final Destination. Amin used numerology to have us obsessed that our wife's good male friend plowed her 23 times in our dreams with the number 23. Then Mayes and I swapped picks so he could use a boy named Robin to bring us the 1995 superhero urban adventure action adventure.
No.
Batman Forever.
Stop it.
What is an urban adventure?
Superhero.
The only movie I could call an urban adventure in the 245 years of Cinephobe.
White Man's Burden.
Is Judgment Night.
Oh.
Judgment Night is an urban adventure.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, that is an urban. Well, what about Judge Dredd?
It's a mega urban.
Yeah, exactly. Mega urban. That's the dystopian.
Okay. Because they're like going through the city. That's the adventure part that you're referencing. Got it.
They're from the suburbs. All of a sudden, they're in this adventure in the cities.
Batman Forever stars Val Kilmer, Jim Carrey, and Tommy Lee Jones.
Hell of a lineup.
This is Val Kilmer's first appearance on Cinephobe, or maybe he's a repeat offender if you count Amin saying we can make fun of him because he's dying, or if he's dead, or both.
I said we can't make fun of him. If he's sick, we can't make fun of him. If he's dead, we can.
Good clarification.
That's the rule. He's dying. It's very poor taste to make fun of him right now while he's battling this awful, awful disease. You two awful fucks.
What did I do?
You wanted to make jokes about him, and I said, you can't do that.
Not about him having a disease.
Well, but you can't make jokes about him at all. How about that? He's gone through enough. When he dies, open season.
So then we could just terrorize his family, right?
Yeah, well, they don't care.
They don't care?
No, they don't care.
I don't think that's how that works. He was in True Romance and Tombstone in 1993.
By the way, there's a lot of I don't think that's how this works in this movie.
Oh my God.
And I'm not talking about physics like we usually do. I'm talking about pure logic of statements made by people, but that's not how that works.
Absolutely. He had this movie in Heat in 1995 and then The Island of Dr. Moreau in 1996. Jim, repeat offender for the number 23.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Yeah, back to back.
Ace Ventura, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber in 1994.
Motherfucker. He was on a heater.
This is an all-time run.
This movie and Ace Ventura 2, When Nature Calls in 95, and then The Cable Guy in 96.
Liar, Liar, Truman Show.
That might be as good as it gets.
As good as it gets is Jack Nicholson. That's a different movie.
Oh, he's not in that?
That's the Joker, not the Riddler.
Tommy is a repeat offender for MIB 2 and Volcano.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
He had Blown Away, The Client, Blue Sky, Natural Born Killers, and Cobb in 1994. This movie in 95, Volcano, and Men in Black in 1997.
It's a hell of a run, too, for Tommy Lee.
We also get Nicole Kidman, Chris O'Donnell, and Michael, is it Gough?
Yeah.
Is that how you say Alfred's real name?
Sure.
Go or Gough? I don't know. G-O-U-G-H.
Go.
Go.
Michael Go.
How did you go?
Nicole was in To Die For and Eyes Wide Shut. Chris O'Donnell, repeat offender for Batman and Robin.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
And he's been in 323 episodes in NCIS Los Angeles.
You remind me of a very young Jim Carrey.
Alrighty then. What the hell are you talking about? So you're telling me there's a chance? Who are you talking to? Somebody stop me!
Big time.
Don't forget his Three Musketeers movie, Future Cinephobe.
Michael is a repeat offender for Batman and Robin.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Pat Hingle is a repeat offender for Maximum Overdrive and Batman and Robin. Drew Barrymore from 50 First Dates.
First appearance on Cinephobe.
Debbie Mazur from Entourage.
Goodfellas, Toys, So I Married an Axe Murderer, Empire Records.
Elizabeth Sanders, repeat offender for Batman and Robin. Joe Grafossi, repeat offender for Money Train. Kimberly Scott, repeat offender for Batman and Robin. Michael Paul Chan, repeat offender for Batman and Robin. Michael and Kimberly.
So those two
are the observatory scientists.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Different characters here.
Oh.
They sure are, but clip it anyways.
It's one of those days!
Unless they switch careers.
Maybe, because it's a progression.
In Gotham, who knows where your career goes?
So that is the guy in the beginning of the movie, right? Or no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was talking to Edward in the cubicle. Yeah.
Which Edward?
Edward E. Nigma.
I love Nicholas, all right?
There's going to be a lot of that today, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I do refer to him as his last name until he becomes the Riddler.
You do, huh?
That's how I usually go.
All right.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, you usually do it, so.
He does.
I'm a system man.
He does it all the time.
So you blabboed this thing. Got it.
I blow everything, man. Jon Favreau joins Mike Ryan in the Five Timers Club with The Breakup, Four Christmases, Daredevil, and Zookeeper.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Greg Lauren, repeat offender for Batman and Robin. Michael Scranton, repeat offender for Judgment Night. Jack Betts, repeat offender for Batman and Robin. Bruce Roberts, repeat offender for Batman and Robin. Comedian George Wallace is in this. He's the mayor.
Freddie Motown Brown in Detroiters.
Bob Zamuda, repeat offender for number 23. And Vogue is in this.
All four of them.
No, you're never gonna get it. Never ever gonna get it. No, not this time. No, you're never gonna get it. My love. Never ever gonna get it. No, you're never gonna get it. Never ever gonna get it. Not this time. No, you're never gonna get it. My love. Never ever gonna get it.
Kelly Vaughn, repeat offender for Don't Be a Menace. John Fink, repeat offender for number 23. Bad Company and Batman and Robin. Danny Castle, repeat offender for Loaded Weapon 1. And Christopher Queso.
That means cheese.
Repeat offender for Batman and Robin.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Pee-wee Piemonte, repeat offender for Barbed Wire. Marshall Dancing Elk Lucas, repeat offender for Money Train and 200 Cigarettes. Kevin Greviou, former Daisy Chainer from Men in Black 2 and Congo.
Oh, yeah.
Darren McBee, repeat offender from Batman and Robin, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and he's Thor from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Philip Moon, the rug pisser from The Big Lebowski, and Ed Begley Jr.
No way.
From Best in Show, Arrested Development, Pineapple Express, Better Call Saul.
Bagel Man.
Who was he in this movie?
He's Jim Carrey's boss.
Yeah.
He features quite prominently in the first act of the movie, and he was uncredited.
Wow.
Batman Forever is directed by Joel Schumacher. Joel directed The Lost Boys, St. Elmo's Fire, Time to Kill, repeat offender for the number 23, Batman and Robin, and Bad Company.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
4 writing credits on this one. Bob Kane, created Batman. Lee Batchelor and Janet Scott Batchelor. They did Pompeii.
So Warner Brothers had lost a bidding war for their spec script for an earlier project titled Smoke and Mirrors to Disney's Hollywood Pictures. The project ultimately fell through, but Warner Brothers had offered the Bachelors several of their film properties to write. So they paid him a bunch of money to do Batman Forever, even though they hadn't really had anything made before.
Akiva Goldsman, screenplay credit, repeat offender for Batman and Robin, Practical Magic, and The Da Vinci Code.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Also wrote I Am Legend, Cinderella Man, A Beautiful Mind, and I, Robot. Synopsis for Batman Forever. Batman must battle former District Attorney Harvey Dent, who is now Two-Face, and Edward Nygma, the Riddler, with help from an amorous psychologist and a young circus acrobat who becomes a sidekick, Robin.
You're really going to go for it every time, huh?
Well, how am I supposed to say it?
Is committing to the bit, and I, for one, I appreciate it, Zach, and I encourage you to go full throttle. Make mistakes. You're human. That's the only way we grow and make art.
Tagline, half a face and some riddles ain't nothing for the night.
Oh,
that's really bad.
It's so bad. That might be the worst one we've ever had.
That's awful.
God damn it.
And then 2 alternate ones. In a chaotic time, justice wears a mask.
Chaotic time? Is that like a topical reference?
Let's just say when there isn't a chaotic time in Gotham.
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, Gotham is a piece of shit, ain't it?
It's the worst.
As I was watching it, I was like, why does anyone live here?
It's terrible.
At least in The Penguin, they show there's nice parts of Gotham, and then there's the shitty parts.
That's a good show, by the way.
That's a great show.
Or it was a good show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Courage now, truth always. Batman Forever.
No.
What the fuck does that mean?
Truth always.
So he never tells the truth.
Never.
He's lying all the time.
Lies constantly.
What are you talking about?
$100 million estimated budget, grossed 184 US, but 336 million worldwide. That is a hit.
Global audiences, man.
And before we jump into this movie and you listen to the rest of this podcast, Batman Forever is available on Max.
Yeah, I think it's on Prime and Hulu too, but it's everywhere.
It's on everything, yeah.
It's always on Max because it's a DC movie.
WB.
Batman Forever receives 41% on 71 reviews from the critics on Rotten Tomatoes, but 33% from the audience on over 250,000 ratings. Amin, would you like the positive or the negative reviews?
Oh no, I'm a glass half full of boiling acid kind of guy. Give me the positives.
You sound like a ghost.
I can't do it as well as that guy, man. Ass off for him.
Hey, John, that's weird. That glass looks half full to me.
Wow. Now that you mention it, it is half full.
Christian Eulenberg of In Session Film. Good God. I actually like this screwball of a mystery thriller.
It's not a screwball.
Not one mystery in this.
No mysteries. And not really that thrilling.
Corey Woodruff of For the Win. From the iconic soundtrack to Jim Carrey's beautifully hammy performance as the Riddler, Joel Schumacher's first foray into Gotham City is genuinely a fantastic piece of pop art. Kyle Anderson of Nerdist.
Oh,
FOMO.
Golden State Warriors.
Nobody here is arguing that Batman Forever is the best version of the character, but it's always delivered with a knowing nod and a careful hand. There's nothing careful about this movie.
Not careful.
In the way it's delivered.
Reckless. A reckless hand.
Alex Mady of Joe Blow's Movie Network.
Matey.
I defy you to find any DC movie that has as much fun existing as Batman Forever does. I wish we had seen Kilmer return to don the mantle of the Bat at least one more time, but I will enjoy the one we got.
All right, everyone. Chill.
Thank you. That must have been of the time, though, right?
Let's just get this out of the way. Worst Batman ever, right?
Worst Batman?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Clooney was worse.
Clooney was better than this.
Really?
In Batman and Robin, I don't think he did a great performance, but I'd never wondered, is he a bingo?
I did definitely had that thought.
I got a picture for you.
So, Zach, you're on to something.
Gene Siskel, Chicago Tribune.
Legend.
It doesn't add up to much, but it's certainly entertaining. Rory Eloronsky of Screen It. See website for more details.
No, I won't.
Michael Dukina of themoviereport.com. Pluses. Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey as Two-Face and the Riddler, respectively, and the stunning production design.
Stunning.
The homie Janet Maslin of the New York Times. The film recovers from that initial confusion to get stronger as it goes along and to shape up as a free-form playground for its various masquerading stars.
No.
Janet.
Shape up as it went along?
Janet.
You think it's James Harden out there?
Kevin Fiddler of Henderson Home News.
The Fiddler.
There's a lot of fiddling in this movie.
Fiddler on the Roof. The best Batman ever. Jim Carrey is the Riddler.
The best Batman ever.
I just remembered the worst Batman. It's emo Batman Robert Pattinson.
No, it's 1943 Batman.
Oh, that's okay. Hold on.
We'll find out someday.
Is Zach going to daisy chain to a 15-part serial?
We'll find out someday.
He did say he was excited for the daisy chain.
I'm super excited for my daisy chain.
Yeah, but also he said that he came up with it late. So I feel like that would have been more on his radar earlier.
Got it.
Maybe not.
I don't know. Maybe it took me a while to get there. Tune in a couple hours to find out.
Maybe Blabo went through all of film history before Blabo chose 1943 Batman.
I am going to daisy chain with Blabo at some point, let me tell you.
What if Zach is Blabo?
I don't even know. I might be, man. I pop a gummy. I don't know what the fuck I do after that.
You go Blabo mode.
This is like the number 23.
Negative reviews.
Stop being a pessimist. This tank is not half full. It's half empty.
Sheila Reed of Women in the Life.
It's pronounced Shareed.
Also known as Batman Whatever, the third installment in what appears to be a never-ending series.
Good job.
I like that.
Good job, Sheila.
Rachel Wagner of rachelsreviews.net.
It's Wagner.
We get lots of shouting, lame action, and Nicole Kidman spouting 90s era pop psychology. Eh?
Why do you sound like Thomas Lennon in Balls of Fury?
Matt Brunson of Film Frenzy.
Rick Brunson.
Updated 2024 review. As for Two-Face, my favorite Batman baddie on the printed page, Tommy Lee Jones makes a complete mockery of the character with a broad performance that's difficult to stomach.
Don't put that on Tommy.
I gotta put something on Tommy because I feel like he said, I'm just gonna do the Joker.
I'll tell you what you put on him. Put an ass on him because he didn't have one.
Ooh.
Correct.
I don't think he's my candidate.
I think it is a home run.
Oh, no.
I think Freddie Freeman's at the plate.
No way.
Felix Vasquez Jr. of Cinema Crazed.
Why'd you say that with an accent?
I don't know. Batman is transformed into Flesh Gordon with a phallic Batmobile, bat nipples, and sexual chemistry with his young ward. Yeah. Roger Ebert of Chicago Sun-Times.
Legend.
I like the look of the movie and Schumacher's general irreverence toward the material, but the great Batman movie still remains to be made.
Well, he was right.
You didn't like the original Batman?
The original's so good, man. I watched it not that long ago, maybe a couple years ago. It's still so good. That's my Batman.
You want to get nuts?
You want to get nuts?
I'll bet you Ebert doesn't like Burton movies in general.
Probably, yeah. Bruce Kirkland of Jam Movies.
Jam!
He's a nice, affordable option.
A big bat bore.
Ooh.
User AJG, 1.5 out of 5 stars.
AJ Guyton.
Indiana Legend.
Yes.
This is literally just a worse version of Spider-Man 1.
No.
This is tough. I just got to make sure I get this enunciated right.
Enigma.
User Nick R.
Oh, boy.
1 out of 5 stars. Well, it's better than Batman and Robin, but then again, most movies are.
Let's kick some ice.
Blank user, half star out of 5. This is where Batman went wrong. This is where bat nipples and bat butts started. Val Kilmer is another actor who is not fit for the role of Batman. You don't fell as if he's Bruce Wayne. You feel like you're watching some other film. This film is a disaster.
It's a disaster movie, like Volcano.
Just so you know, this review was Christmas Eve 2020. This person was stuck in the pandemic.
Yeah, they were going through it.
Stuck.
I think we might need a 2024 update.
We'll get Amin's first note, May's first note, and my first note after these messages, unless you subscribe to that Patreon, patreon.com/countthedings. Get an ad-free episode right meow.
Out here, there's no one way of doing things. No unwritten rules. And no shortage of adventure. Because out here, the only requirement is having fun. Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. For a limited time, sign them up for a free 1-year membership, giving them access to discounted tee times at thousands of courses. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/golf with us. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Restrictions apply. See BofA.com/golf with us for complete details. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
Summer's here, and you can now get almost anything you need for your sunny days delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a well-groomed lawn delivered, but you can get a chicken parmesan delivered. A cabana? That's a no. But a banana? That's a yes. A nice tan? Sorry, nope. But a box fan? Happily, yes. A day of sunshine? No. A box of fine wines? Yes. Uber Eats can definitely get you that. Get almost anything delivered with Uber Eats. Order now. Alcohol in select markets. Product availability may vary by region. See app for details.
This episode is brought to you by PetSmart. Stop by for Yappy Hour with your pet at PetSmart. Save $5 on walk-in grooming services like nail trims, ear cleaning, brushing, and more. No appointment needed every weekday from 2 to 6 p.m. And while you're there, Yappy Hour includes exclusive in-store deals, like 25% off pet toys. Visit services.petsmart.com/grooming to learn more.
Amin, what is your first note?
Well, I was watching this movie like a month ago. 15 minutes in, I stopped because I realized, oh shit, this qualifies. I got to save this one because this is a Cinephobe legend in the making.
Maze, your first note?
Oh man, look at all the Batmans.
Tools, duct tape, zip ties, and gloves. I have to have my tools.
So my first note, I don't think I've watched this movie in 15 or 20 years. But let me say this. Batman movies are probably my second favorite score behind Superman when it comes to this kind of stuff. Elite music.
They do a great score every single time.
Flying credits are swooping in and running across the screen.
Very 90s. Not 20CB. Specifically, the 90s love the flying credits.
Oh, such a good screensaver. Because it flies at you kind of wonky, but then it rushes past you like a subway train.
Mm-hmm. Combination. Look at this photograph. The earliest look at this photograph in the history of Cinephobe.
Oh, shit.
Close-up of his crotch, and I said the insinuation here is the hog is so massive that the costume has to be made to accommodate it.
Codpiece.
Bat cod.
Cockpiece.
My question about his bat tools. He uses them throughout all of his battles, right?
Yeah.
Is he going back and picking these up?
No.
Are they just making them constantly to replenish?
Yeah.
Batarangs and all that shit. Civilians now have these because they've picked them up?
I felt like they break or something, right? Like they become damaged afterwards.
They're metal.
They're a hell of a souvenir.
I think Zach's right. I think there is a black market for repurposed Batman weapons and tools out there.
I just called it a market, but I'm an ally. Close-up shots of the cod piece, the bat nipples, the revamped Batmobile that has some Fast and Furious lighting kit on it.
So here's a quote from Tim Burton about the bat nipples.
Okay.
Quote, I was like, wait a minute. Okay, hold on a second here. That's not Amin talking. That's Tim Burton. You complain about me. I'm too weird. I'm too dark. Then you put nipples on the costume. Go fuck yourself.
Whoa.
Seriously.
That's Tim Burton?
Tim Burton's a wild dude, man.
Apparently not that wild.
This was recent. This was 2 years ago. So he's had some time to marinate on his hatred of the bat nipples.
But everyone loved the Tim Burton Batman. Am I misremembering?
I thought people did, but I was also super young.
We'll get to it in the trivia. It was a messy transition from Batman Returns to Batman Forever behind the scenes.
Yes.
If he wants to drive his car, all this pomp and circumstance to get it up to the level to where he can just drive it out of that cave, it takes forever.
Some people need a little bit more help, Zach, to get it up to that level.
We got a promo code?
Are you surprised that he's not getting places in a hurry?
I'm surprised that he's driving Mr. Magoo's car. No one noticed that's the same car Mr. Magoo drove.
This dude takes his sweet ass fucking time, by the way, to get to anything.
If he shows up at all.
Dramatic zoom in on Val Kilmer Batman, followed by Alfred trying to persuade him to take a sandwich.
I'll get drive-through.
Comedy.
Banter.
Batter. Oh man, we are so bad.
Superheroes. They're just like us.
Clip in his Batman voice. It's so bad.
I'll get drive-through.
He doesn't have that voice.
Did Keaton do the voice?
Remember, it's the neighbors conversation.
Michael Keaton's Batman was just like, hey, I'm Batman.
No, hey, I'm Batman.
No, dude, no, I'm Batman. This is what Batman sounds like.
I'm counting on it.
No, I'm counting on it, I'm Batman.
Some kind of situation downtown Gotham. Police barricades, lights on the building, big crowd outside. Could just be blocking lava. I don't know. I don't see a dick-shaped...
Remember the statue from Batman and Robin? I did not realize Gotham was filled with these statues.
Oh, yeah.
They're everywhere.
Schumacher's got a vision for this place. It's all pastel colored neon lights.
Close up of Two-Face's coin flip. We see the normal side of him.
CGI, coin, slow motion.
You don't think that's real?
Is it just me or are both sides heads?
Yeah, it's a two-faced coin.
One side is like scratched out.
It's got Lady Gotham and E Gothamus Unum on it in Latin. One of the dumbest fake Latins I've ever seen.
E Gothamus.
E Gothamus Unum.
What the fuck does that...
Out of many Gothams comes one.
That is some Looney Tunes ass Latin right there.
Specifically, Roadrunner and Coyote, right?
Yes.
Roadrunnerus past us.
You're counting on the winged Avenger to deliver you from evil, aren't you, my friend? The guard tied up. Asks if we're going to kill him. Maybe, maybe not. You could say we're two minds on the subject.
Not quite as good as Allow Me to Break the Ice, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No one's reaching that.
Tommy Lee's trying to do the same thing, which is funny because this movie came first. But the pun work isn't quite as strong as Arnold.
No, man.
I think Arnold and the writers for Batman and Robin saw the foundation.
They learned.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Dr. J did a great job up in the profile. Here's Michael Jordan.
You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song, basically.
Yes.
And he did it in less time.
Way less time.
Yes.
Let's flip for it. One man is born a hero, his brother a coward, baby starved, politicians grow fat, holy men are martyred, and junkies grow legion.
Why?
Luck! Blind, stupid, simple, doodah, clueless luck! The random toss. The only true justice. Let's see what justice has in store for you.
This purpley burned face is...
You looked at the face, Zach. I looked at the suit, and I said, his tailor must be miserable.
He's a villain just for the suits.
You know how much work you got to do?
Does he ever change?
He does. He does have some different suits.
Okay.
There's a lot of costume changes in this. The tailors were busy.
Yeah. Oh, especially the Riddler.
Two-Face waits to reveal the result. He uncovers the coin. Fortune smiles. Another day of wine and roses. Or in your case, beer and pizza. Ha!
Everyday man.
Right.
His goons pick up the guard, load him into a safe. But you said you'd let me live.
Nothing like live bait to trap a bat.
Coin flipping horseman.
Oh, absolutely.
Nicole Kidman and horny ass Commissioner Gordon are talking on the ground outside the building.
This motherfucker, man.
He's the horniest.
He's always around some bras, isn't he?
CT5 horny characters.
I'll be fair. I never see him actually behave outwardly horny in this one.
Oh, in this one. Yeah.
Batman and Robin, he was outwardly horny. This one, he was just kind of like, you know, when horny dudes stand unnaturally close to women, even though it's not that crowded.
I sure do.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes, we do.
Wait, what are you, Two-Faced now? Yes, we do. I love how these Batman movies waste no time. They jump right into the action.
Did you say Batman? Batmoon?
No, Batman movies.
Batman.
Because it's...
What he did is fucked it up, and now he's covering in. Batman.
This is so much easier when the cameras are off. When we had no cameras, I was like, no, I meant to say that.
No.
Alexander.
Uncle Xander.
Uncle Xander.
Batman comes swinging in front of the bat signal in the sky. Let's get right into it.
Or the green screen on the wall.
Or the painting.
the painting is a horseman.
She says hot entrance.
She's blown away.
She's at 99 on a 0 to 100 scale of horniness. Immediately.
Absolutely.
Commissioner Gordon is an absolute bingo, by the way. Beyond being horny.
Of course.
Moron.
Batman turns to Gordon. Two-Face. They didn't see this coming. Nicole says they should have, though. The second bank of Gotham on the Batman finishes her sentence.
Second anniversary.
The day I captured him. How could Two-Face resist?
Let me introduce one of two major horsemen here.
Yep.
Bat-splaining.
Oh, okay.
He bat-splains constantly.
I call it Batman formula, where they finish each other's sentence.
Yeah, you know what? That's the same thing. Yeah, I like that. We just call it Batman formula.
Can I interest you in changing it to Batman-splaining?
Batman-splaining works too, yeah.
He's mansplaining, but he's Batman, so it's like Batman-splaining.
It was just quicker to type out bat-splaining, but yeah, you're right. It is Batman-splaining.
She's a doctor, Chase Meridian. She specializes in, Batman finishes the sentence again, abnormal psychology, multiple personalities.
I read your work. Insightful. Naive, but insightful. In other words, shut up, broad.
That's what I said. Bat-nagging.
Oh, boy.
The other one.
Chase is flattered. Not every girl makes a superhero's night table.
She's ret to go.
How? I mean, I guess she's been thinking about this for a while.
Commissioner Gordon stupidly asks if they can reason with a madman.
You're the fucking commissioner. How are you this dumb?
They start psychoanalyzing. Nicole says they'll slaughter without thinking twice. Agreed.
That's not true. He flips coins.
Flips coins constantly.
He does think twice.
Yeah.
A trauma powerful enough to create an alternate personality leaves the victim in a world where normal rules of right and wrong no longer apply.
Flip the script. Woman-splaining. He says exactly. She says, like you. And I said, woman-nagging. Oh, my goodness.
Let's just say I could write a hell of a paper on a grown man who dresses like a flying rodent. Bats aren't rodents, Dr. Meridian.
Batman-splaining.
Relax, guy.
Really? You are interesting.
And call me Chase.
Do you have a first name? Or do I just call you Bats? And he's gone.
Two-Face says, let's get this party started.
His outfit and makeup are ridiculous.
Incredible.
His hair is insane.
We could joke around, but there's a real tailor who had to fucking make the Harvey Dent suit. That motherfucker's miserable.
Elevator come up to the floor. They surround it. They start shooting at the doors. The doors open after they're done shooting.
Nothing's there.
How do they open, Zach?
Open sesame. YCB indeed. Yep. Same note too.
I almost broke my computer typing. Tiny CV.
Batman was holding onto the ceiling. He swings in and kicks 5 guys at once. That's incredible.
God damn, 5 dudes? Oh my God, 5 dicks? Damn!
Now he's whooping ass like they jaywalked. Strong goon. Bear hugs him from behind. He shoots a Mr. Freeze gun, but it's electricity at another goon. He seems surprised.
Yeah, he's got a stun gun that wraps people up in CGI blue electricity.
Golden Dumpster. Maze, I need you to clip the sound this guy makes.
It's the guy from the Knicks Side Talk video.
Yeah.
Put them side by side. Bing bong. Goon goes to grab it, but a bat rope flies at him, ties him up. Batman beats the rest of the goons. One comes at him with blades.
Yeah, this guy, he's dancing around. He's clinking his knives together.
The pick of Batman. This is the same as when the Anaconda got the Panther.
Yep.
It's exact same.
Ope Batman. The Ope Panther merch available now. .ly/CTD merch, all caps.
He runs at Batman, sidesteps him, stops him from falling down the elevator shaft because the elevator's gone now?
Yes.
Is that how doors work? Do elevators work at all in any movie or TV show?
Then he throws him into the guy who's still being electrocuted. Still. Internal organs are turned into a fricassee. Still making that noise.
And the 2 goons are humping each other, getting electrocuted.
Batman runs into one of the many bank vaults that the In-N-Out Bandit robbed in the opening credits of Honest Thief, takes the tape off the guard's mouth, and he's told it's a trap.
20 CB. Anyone muzzled in any way? It's a trap. Oh, shit. Why didn't you tell me earlier is usually what the follow-up is.
The vault closes. A helicopter pulls the vault out of the building.
No way that tiny chain is supporting the weight of this vault.
And the bank guard goes, oh, no.
No, my nose.
I wanted to say, no, don't do it. No.
Two-Face on the loudspeaker.
Taunting the fair citizens of Gotham. He's going to open the safe, rain cash down upon fair Gotham. A glorious flood of chaos. Plus the dead Batman.
You're dead. Beep, bop, boop. Bop, bop, boop, bop.
The guard exposits, it's boiling acid.
Hello, exposition.
Oh, no.
The very same acid that made us the men we are today.
For your dining pleasure. It's the funniest exposition ever.
Hello, exposition.
Is this plot liftoff?
No.
At the time, I'm like, it's not plot liftoff. I mean, it's like the first 5 minutes of the movie, whatever.
Right.
But as the movie unfolds, I kind of feel like it's plot liftoff.
No, I think you got to wait till the Riddler gets riddling, but I see what you're saying.
The Riddler is a secondary story. That's not the main story.
Ooh, I don't agree. I think the Riddler is the main story.
Ooh, you think so?
Yeah.
The main villain is Two-Face, no?
I think it's the Riddler. I think Two-Face becomes his sidekick.
Is it because the Riddler hates both Bruce Wayne and Batman, whereas Two-Face just hates Batman?
I think it's because Two-Face, his origin story happens before the movie.
I could have used some Bane in this, let me tell you.
We could always use some Bane.
I kept waiting. Every time I saw a goon with a mask on, I got excited.
I know.
Just a normal Two-Face goon with the ski mask and some heavily pierced appendages.
Batman takes this guy's hearing aid to listen to Vault as he tries to crack it from the inside.
That's where I said, oh, like the In-N-Out Bandit.
His shoes are melting from the acid.
His shoes are melting like Ruth.
His shoes would be better off if they were a truck driving over lava, apparently, because they're really burning up here.
Row, 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 you're safe. Gently through the sky.
I was thinking about Steve Ballmer's sneakers from Volcano melting.
Merrily.
Batman opens the vault. Two-Face can't believe it. Batman shoots a hook into a building wall, then cuts the chain, has the vault perfectly slide back into the hole from whence it came. That is, we can't even say Sean Astin digging a pool.
Perfect physics.
How is he not bragging about that constantly?
I didn't even bat an eye.
Oh.
Zach, pun intended.
Aha!
I was staggered that he turns to this 6-year-old of a man and says, hang on. Hang tough.
Hang tough.
And the dude holds on as this thing plummets. You know, when it hooks, there's an abrupt stop.
It's going to be a jolt, yeah.
Boy, you are flying. You are flying like that fireman in Volcano. Right off that thing.
This guy knew what he's doing.
And then it swings at great velocity through the hole in the wall.
Right back where it started.
Forget flying off this shit. There's no way he doesn't die of a heart attack.
I gotta correct you though, Zach. Bat grapple, bat welds through a chain and swings perfect on a bat cable.
I don't like this horseman.
Bat tools.
Now he's hanging on to the CGI chopper with that chain. They're flying through the city to get him to fall.
CGI city, man. Oh, we are back.
We built this city.
Massive product placement for AquaWash for tired eyes.
That's the Illuminati logo.
That is the Illuminati logo.
We got a billboard. It's a giant eyeball in downtown Gotham City.
They crash right through it?
I don't think helicopters can do this. I'm going out on a limb here.
Of course not.
Shattering glass, but it's also a billboard, but it also explodes and there's a fireball afterwards.
But the helicopter is fine.
Cut to Batman on the windshield.
Not until Two-Face says, farewell forever to that pointy-eared night rat. Something in me felt like I should say ope.
Of course.
Pointy-eared night rat sounds...
It's a slur.
Yes.
I don't know against who, but I know it's a slur.
The cape drops over the windshield. The goon calls, Face!
I like that his nickname is Face.
What? I hate that.
I love that shit.
I like that, Johnny!
Hey, I like that. Oh, I like that, Johnny. I'm going to use that.
Two-Face starts firing wildly, kills his own man, Bolo style.
Insane.
Not really the best tactician.
Now we're going down over the water near Lady Gotham statue.
Batman breaks the window. He stops to tell Harvey, you need help, give it up, which gives him time to just kick him right back out the window.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Two-Face puts the club on a steering wheel in a helicopter.
It doesn't get more 20 CB.
If we're doing CT5 20 CB moments, the club is number one.
Number one.
Cement it.
Sweep it.
And I have to remind you guys, I have a club. I had to get one after my car was stolen on Halloween.
That's right.
2020.
Oh, Halloween.
Anniversary.
4 years ago.
They're flying at the Gotham Statue of Liberty.
It's Lady Gotham. Have some respect. Gothamus Unum.
Does it also have a WNBA ring on it?
Stolen valor.
Well, the Gotham Bats did not win the WNBA title.
Is this how helicopters work?
Well, no, they don't have steering wheels.
Just checking.
Harvey Dent took the time.
Yes.
Club.
It's a ridiculous joke.
He's abandoning ship on a helicopter that's going to crash, but he wants to make sure nobody boosts it, right?
No, it's so he can't steer it.
It's to go straight into the Lady Gotham of Liberty.
If he were the Joker, I would accept this premise, but he's not. He's Two-Face. But anyways, he jumps out and his parachute has the yin and the yang on it.
Yeah.
Which is a nice touch.
But it's bloody and dripping or something.
He laughs way too much.
Well, he's crazy.
That's the Joker's lane.
He's a madman.
No.
So no one else can laugh?
Not like that. Continuously cackling.
I don't know. I mean, he's psychotic.
Yeah. Psychology, Horseman.
What are you, Commissioner Gordon, trying to reason with a madman? What are you doing?
Can we reason with him?
Helicopter blades chop through Lady Gotham's eyes and a big explosion.
None of this falls where Batman goes into the water?
No.
He's safe?
Another fireball as the helicopter falls.
I don't know if you noticed, he turned the statue into a Two-Face.
Yeah, I was waiting for the close-up shot of Lady Gotham with half its face gone, but oh well.
I wish we knew if there was any exposition to know about Two-Face.
Hello, exposition.
Oh.
GNN explaining that Harvey Two-Face,
same note to GNN,
is still at large and extremely dangerous. Quick topic change.
And now for something completely different. Entirely coincidental in nature. Let's talk about Bruce Wayne.
He's sharing profits.
It's the most boring exposition news report about Bruce Wayne imaginable. We're just going to talk about Bruce Wayne like, oh, isn't that nice?
We're just going to suck him off.
Profit sharing program, electronics division of Wayne Enterprises.
Cut to Bruce on the fellatio floor where they're just kissing his ass as he walks through the electronics department.
Oh,
that's analingus.
Shaped like a tunnel full of nerds. Carrie is peeking through his endless Bruce magazine clippings and he's freaking out.
He's ass off is what he is.
I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner.
I said he starts with some affirmation, I'm a winner mantra that Amin would champion on a close friend story.
Absolutely not. I don't do that.
That is something Amin would absolutely do.
I do numbers. Numbers is my thing. 11-11. Winner numbers.
He taps a Riddler bobblehead. How does he already have branded merch? Ed Begley is guiding Bruce with jargon, or bioremediation, alternative fuel.
I feel bad that it's Ed Begley because I thought it was Ron Burgundy with slick back hair.
That's pushback.
Slick back.
You thought it was Ron Burgundy.
Well, I mean, he looked like Ron Burgundy is what I'm saying. I did not recognize it was Ed Begley with slick back hair.
You thought it was a character from a movie that came out 9 years later.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly what I thought, Mace. I thought it was that, yeah. I thought they time traveled Ron Burgundy back in time. Yeah.
You said it!
No. Let me cut off this before it's a 30-minute conversation. The problem is that he doesn't know what white people look like. That's the problem. He looks nothing like Ron Burgundy.
He does look like Ron Burgundy.
All right.
With slick back hair, though.
Quit slicking back your fake hair. Executive wants to get Wayne some R&D as soon as possible.
I bet he does.
Trying to move him past Jim Carrey. Favreau's there in a suit, doesn't say anything.
So the Riddler exists? He has a bobblehead. He has all these things.
Yeah, it's not the Riddler.
Okay.
But
whatever.
It's the Riddler.
Carrie comes Tokyo drifting into their pathway to shake Bruce's hand.
Bruce wonders who he is.
Oh, Bruce Wayne. No, that's my name. And you are? Nigma.
Nigma. Edward Nigma, you hired me personally.
We never actually met. Your name was on the hiring slip. I have it.
Giving him a strong two-handed handshake.
Give me that hand back, Ed.
Jason Sudeikis was very impressed by.
He says Bruce is his idol. Ed Begley Jr. tries to get him back to work. Some people have been trying to keep us apart.
Ed Begley ass off.
Oh my God, he's so good. Wants to know what's on his mind. Precisely. What's on all of our minds? Brainwaves. Future of Wayne Enterprises brainwaves. Begley says he's terminated the project this morning. Bruce is fine with it. Brings over a blender on a halo brace.
Yes, I call this a Tesla coil blender. Begley's in the background, face palming. It beams any TV signal directly into the human brain, stimulating neurons, manipulating brainwaves, makes the audience feel like they're inside the show. Why be brutalized by an uncaring world?
So it's like Instagram Reels.
I don't think Val Kilmer looks dumb in real life.
Well, you're not allowed to say he looks dumb, even if he did, because he's alive.
Well, he didn't have this disease then.
He's got it now.
Bruce cleans his glasses. He sees the bat signal painted in the sky. Carrie is lusting. He calls him intelligent, witty, charming.
I said, I think this Nigma wants to suck off Bruce Wayne.
Whoa. Not how I use that.
Needs additional funding for human trials. He begs to show Bruce. Bruce wants a full set of technical schematics.
Well, I guess he's a madman, but he needs an answer now?
Yeah, so that's what I said. I said, this is like so many broads I've dated in the past. Oh. How do you make an ultimatum and then be mad when the answer is no? That's why you don't make ultimatums. What?
Harry says he'll be full partners. Look at us, two of a kind. Don't you work for Wayne Enterprises? What do you mean you'll be full partners?
Yeah.
Haven't you signed a contract where all of the things you develop are property of Wayne Enterprises?
You've clearly been developing this at work. That's Bruce's. You don't have a choice here.
I'm sorry, Ed. Then the answer's no. Tampering with people's brainwaves, mind manipulation, just raises too many questions. Sorry.
He is apoplectic, says Bruce was supposed to understand, then says,
I'll make you understand.
Nigma definitely wants to fuck.
Oh, it sounds worse out of Amin's mouth somehow.
Just like all of Amin's broads. I'll make you understand.
They do try to make me understand.
And you refuse.
I am. I'm Bruce Wayne.
Bruce is back in his office, says, lock.
The door locks.
Sits in the chair, says, chair. Come on, man. Come on.
A trap door opens and dumps him down a fucking toilet.
Are you telling me if he's having a meeting and someone says, Bruce, new chair? Yeah, new chair. He's just going to fucking fly down that goddamn water slide?
It's not even that, Zach. That's not even the problem. The problem is, I thought it was dropping him to like a sub-basement in Wayne Tower.
No.
I did not realize he was taking the Mortal Kombat subway
Yes.
all the way back to Wayne Mansion.
Home? That is so far away.
How long does that take? Because it's in the suburbs. We know it's not in the middle of Gotham.
Yeah.
He gets in a bat-cophagus and is transported in a pneumatic tunnel back to the Batcave. This shit took 15 minutes.
Alfred saw the signal, says all is ready. Thank God he remembered his password, crumpet, to set it all up.
Mm-hmm.
He takes this shit all the way back out to Wayne Mansion.
Just to come back.
Just to commute back downtown.
Yes. He left all his shit. He left his gym clothes at home.
There's absolutely no rhyme or reason to have Batman is taking this Batmobile through the city. He goes down a long street. All of a sudden, he's going perpendicular on a high rise?
Yes, he's like the opening credits.
It's insane.
And now he arrives on the roof to talk to Gordon, but
no.
Film noir.
This has to be a crime.
It's Chase Meridian in a sexy camisole.
She sent the signal, all right. She sent the Punani signal.
Oh.
Up in the sky. Come get it.
Oh, it's a baddie call.
Last night at the bank, she noticed something about Two-Face. His coin. It's his Achilles heel.
What?
It can be exploited.
Well, she didn't notice that shit.
When did she see it?
He's flipping coins all the time.
You called me here for this.
Bat-nagging.
The bat signal is not a beeper.
Well, I wish I could say that my interest in you was purely professional.
Are you trying to get under my cape, Doctor?
A girl can't live by psychoses alone.
It's the car, right? Chicks love the car.
What is it about the wrong kind of man? In grade school, it was guys with earrings. College, motorcycles, leather jackets. Now? Oh. Black rubber.
Try fireman, less to take off.
His bat nipples are rock hard.
What is this interaction? It's so 20 CB.
She will not be denied, doesn't mind the work, wants to see behind the mask. We all wear masks.
Message.
My life's an open book. You read?
That's right, man. I like to fucking read.
I don't blend in at a family picnic. Oh, we could give it a try. I'll bring the wine. Drops her robe. You bring your scarred psyche.
There is absolutely no tension between these two.
She molests him.
Yeah.
She grabbed his tits.
Bat nipples.
She reveals her popos.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker Batman.
His mouth hangs open for a second.
Look at this photograph.
He's horny. I can't say there's no tension.
He's staring.
Direct, aren't you? You like strong women. I've done my homework. Or do I need skin-tight vinyl and a whip?
Is that a reference?
Yeah, to Batman Returns.
Okay.
Catwoman. I haven't had much luck with women. I'm interested in seeing if an orphan lad will do the trick. Just need to find him.
Very close, same note too.
Oh, okay.
Boys, on the other hand.
Oh.
And I just went dot, dot, dot.
Homophobia.
Luckily, Commissioner Cockblock comes rushing out in his PJs and his bowler hat.
I said Commissioner Gordon runs in hornily in his PJs to either cockblock or cuck. I don't know, but he's down for whatever.
Cuckblock.
Mates, clip the beginning of Old School.
I'm here for the gangbang.
Saw the gangbang signal. I wonder what's going on.
False alarm. You sure?
And he jumps off the building.
That's a hell of a bar from a bad bitch, man. A bad broad.
Oh. She should be arrested or at best cited for using police equipment to get some bat dick.
She's been here for 1 day.
Crazy.
He glides all the way down to the Batmobile, which he parked at the bottom of the building somehow, and says, women.
Batman goes back to the Batcave to go bat off.
Back at Wayne Enterprises. Ed Nigma is working late, muttering to himself what Bruce said about too many questions, mocking him. I'll show you how it works.
Now I've got it. Muttering to himself, Bagley shows up and uses the movie phone voice. What the hell is going on here? Project was terminated. He's calling security. Jim Carrey cracks him with a metal coffee pot.
Coffee pot.
Caffeine will kill ya. Batter.
The escalation for Nigma from devastated about what happened to him to murderous. is rather rapid, isn't it?
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to murder.
Well, I didn't know at the time.
Oh.
I mean, he hit him with a blunt object in the back of the head.
Wakes him up. He's got the contraption on his head. This won't hurt a bit. At least I don't think it will.
Rise and shine, little guinea pig. Begley keeps calling him by his last name, which is a choice that Zach has also decided to make.
What? What's wrong with that?
Me too.
Harry's also wearing a helmet, flips the TV on. We've got some underwater scene, some trout swim out of the screen, 3D hologram. Ed Begley is so ass off.
He is super ass off.
Chopped right in the trout.
Hologram starts to flicker, losing resolution. Harry flattens the switch. More power. Now green lightning connects Begley and Carrie to the TV. He's yelling. He's shaking.
We get some Looney Tunes ass reactions.
Jim Carrey's in his wheelhouse.
Golden dumpster, the Enigma gibberish.
This is like what happened to the man animals and the learning machine. Some guy on TV fishing in a bucket hat cast right into Begley's brain. This fisherman is ass off.
Sure is.
He is fishing. I believe it.
A lot of game show stuff from Jim Carrey and the Riddler here.
Edward Nigma, come on down! You're the next contestant on Brain Drain! I'll take what's inside. Thick skull number 1. What have we got for him, Johnny? Ooh, Stickley. I'm having a breakthrough. Can a breakdown? Maybe! Nevertheless, I'm smarter. I'm a genius. No, several geniuses. A gaggle, a swarm, a flock of freaking Freuds. Riddle me this, Fred. What is everything to someone and nothing to everyone else? You're mine, baby! And now mine pumps with the power of yours. I'm sucking up your IQ. Vacuuming cortex. Feeding off your brain.
Shuffles his feet, dancing to organ music. The fisherman on TV catches the fish. Carrie shuts the power off and yells, "What a rush!" Begley doesn't know what happened. Carrie utilized his neural energy to grow smarter. Begley, not realizing that he's tied up, says Bruce was right. Calls him a demented, bizarre, unethical toad. Gonna report him to the FCC.
Ooh, the FCC, don't do that shit. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Experimentation board, AMI, and the police. And Carrie's making a different terrified face at each organization.
This is a legitimately passionate kiss that he's giving this blender.
He loves it.
That's a real kiss.
Going up on charges, to court, to jail, to a mental institution for the rest of your twisted little life. But first and foremost, you are fired. Do you hear me? Fired.
Oh, I don't think so. He wheels him towards the big window, crashes through it. The cord to the contraption on his head keeps him from plummeting.
It's a hell of a shove on this chair because he rolls all the way down the tunnel through the window.
Incredible. Yeah. He runs over, tells him to hang on.
They're right above rushing water of a dam or some shit.
There's a waterfall here in the middle of the city.
Gotham City.
Wayne Tower is built on a hydroelectric plant. Remember, Wayne Tower provides all the power for everybody. This is actually replicated in The Dark Knight with the whole thing about vaporizing all the water supply in the city from the shit in the middle of Wayne Tower. So this is actually accurate to Batman lore. Sorry, Zach.
God.
I read comics. No shit.
I'm not going to say what I was just thinking, but hit me with an homophobia.
Oh, shit. Homophobia. I thought you were going to go through.
Fred, babe, you are fired. Or should I say, terminated?
Let go was right there.
Yeah, but Terminator has died.
I know, but we got to let you go and then let him go.
I like Terminator.
Surf's up, Big Kahuna! Ooh, nice form, but a little rough on the landing. He may have to settle for the bronze.
Storms angrily back to his desk, mad at Bruce's questions. Why hasn't anybody put you in your place?
So much Ace Ventura in this character right now.
Clearly, they just like, just do what you did in the last movie.
Yeah.
And he stands up on a chair and stares into the CCTV like Antonio Banderas in Assassins. You sick little bitch.
Sick little broad. All right, guys. What we have in front of us in this next scene,
Golden Dumpster,
is newscast position,
GNN,
but also it's
the harmonica
flashbacks position. This might be our first newscast position combination that we've had in quite a while.
Harvey's in court. His hair is slicked back real good.
Real good, yeah.
Real good.
Horribly scarred by underworld kingpin boss Maroney.
That's Salvatore Maroney from The Penguin, who's in prison at Blackgate Prison. There you go, Zach. A little bit more context there.
He has the acid in a thermos
on him
while he's on the stand in court.
Zach, imagine me in court like, just spill a regular water thermos.
Batman is in court.
Why is Batman in court?
Dressed like Batman, sitting there.
He was in the galley.
He's creating fucking Law and Order.
It's like Judge Judy.
What's happening?
The people who were there in the audience, there to watch an episode of Judge Judy. That's what Batman was. He's just chilling in his cape and his cowl.
You're a billionaire.
He gets up and he dives from the partition like the fucking Iron Claw.
Batman could not have been slower trying to get to him.
Harvey covers his face with a fucking manila folder.
That stops the acid?
That somehow saves half his face.
To be fair, a couple of episodes ago, we had a guy wrap his hand in a jacket and then paddle through acid. So
we had someone drive on flowing lava.
I think my favorite part of this scene is the idea of Batman sitting in court, fully dressed up for hours.
Chilling.
It's so funny.
How many witnesses?
Listening to Kevin Costner's Back into the Left speech, Batman sitting there like, maybe it was a magic bullet.
I'm going to guess if you're trying to take down a crime boss, that's not a one day in court kind of thing.
Hell no.
Is he at every day of this trial?
Yes. Batman's there every day and he didn't check the fucking thermos.
Salvatore Maroney's testimony itself would have lasted several days. You don't just testify one day and now we're done.
Right.
So he's there every day, dressed up. I got him yawning in the background at some point.
They needed to do the exposition of how Harvey became Two-Face, and they executed it horribly.
It's as good as The Dark Knight.
No.
No.
It's not.
Yeah.
No.
What are you talking about?
Batman didn't sit in court.
Only one side of his body burned. There's gasoline all over the fucking floor. That's not how any of that works.
Well, maybe he had a manila folder with him.
Or a jacket.
Only his left brain damage is what transformed him into a violent criminal. His right brain's fine.
Sure, whatever.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not how any of this works.
And he vowed to destroy the Dark Knight. They said it.
All right. Alfred informs Bruce there's been an accident. Video surveillance is down. They doubt they can find the body. Observatory scientist is questioning Edward Enigma.
I doubt we'll ever find the body from Commissioner Bingo.
Yeah, because of the current.
Mays, update the list. CT5 worst cops.
Whoa.
And he's not 5. He's not 4. He's not 3. He's not 2.
No.
He is the worst cop we've had in the history of Cinephobe.
No.
More than Steven Seagal?
Worse than Seagal.
What?
You're crazy, man. You're fucking crazy.
I'm not crazy.
That's insane.
Commissioner Gordon is awful.
He's the commissioner.
How did he rise to that? At least fucking Steven Seagal was just a wayward cop in the system.
No, what he's doing is he's not wasting city resources on a body they definitely cannot find.
Yeah, the current's got it.
CT5 best cop.
What do you mean, Zach? They're still going to dredge it. He's still going to waste the resources. He's expecting it not to work, though.
Oh, yeah, you got to go through the motions. Yeah.
Carrie is there. He's faking despair. He's moaning like Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah.
This nerd has at least 7 things in his shirt pocket.
I did like this. He was like my father, my brother, a cousin who visits all the time. It's a funny line.
Holds up a suicide note. You'll find the handwriting matches exactly. Get that over to the handwriting expert ASAP, as does sentence structure and spelling. Bruce watches a security log with Gordon. Bagley is sobbing, jogs, and jumps out the window.
What the fuck?
This is an excellent deep fake.
Suicide note is pretty cut and dry regarding my suicide. Goodbye, cruel world.
It's such a funny letter. To who it may concern, from Fred. My suicide.
The subject line.
That's so funny.
I'm already pretty pleased with my daisy chain of a boy named Robin, but a hilarious note could have been a good daisy chain.
Yes.
From the go to hell breakup note of the number 23.
Yep, definitely suicide. All right, thanks, Bruce, for your help.
Open and shut case, Johnson.
Worst cop ever.
Bruce isn't buying it. What's full benefits for the family? Gossip Gertie is called 32 times, wondering who he's taken to the charity circus.
Repeat offender Gertie?
No, different Gertie.
Oh.
Black envelope with the green question mark on his desk. He opens the card. It's a pop-up with his face. The tongue ejects with a ransom note.
It looks exactly like that face from Nick Fury.
If you look at the numbers on my face, you won't find 13 any place.
Well, it's not a ransom note.
Well, it's a ransom note because all the letters are cut out individually. That's what I meant by that.
You have 24 hours.
How many?
24 hours.
It's a riddle. The answer is a clock.
She says, who would send you a riddle? And he says, that, Maggie, is the riddle. That makes absolutely no sense.
What do you mean?
It's a riddle within a riddle.
That Maggie is the riddle?
That's the riddle.
Because he's the Riddler.
Riddle me this.
Riddle me this, Batman. Is that where that comes from?
I like that he's committed to his form of communication before he's come up with his brand.
I'm not acknowledging a fucking thing you just said, Maze, because this bingo right here with the most Commissioner Gordon-ass question you could have.
Can we reason with him?
Camera pans down from the sign on Crisscross Laundry. Clip the flaming lips.
You're sort of stuck where you are, but in your dreams you can buy expensive cars or live on Mars and have it your way. And you hate your boss at your job, but in your dreams you can blow his head off. In your dreams, show no mercy.
Carrie's apartment is extremely narrow and high-ceilinged. He's got gadgets and tchotchkes all over the place.
Fucking cluttered, man.
He's got a very modern art, multi-monitor sculpture in the back. Then a Zoltar type machine.
Zoltar.
Called The Guesser.
But it's the Riddler.
It's The Guesser.
Oh, guess
Copyright him.
And apparently that is the lore that we didn't know about.
Yeah.
Is that there's a green character named The Guesser with question marks that he stole the entire bit from?
I guess so.
With question marks and merch. Because that's where the bobblehead comes from and all the other shit.
He's got multiple little statues around his room.
He's making another riddle, rides to Wayne Manor, puts it on the gate, rides off.
And this is when I said, Clip Austin Powers.
He would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark.
See you soon.
Bruce shows up at the police department to talk to Dr. Meridian.
Is that the police department? I thought that was just a very fancy building.
I thought it said Gotham Police.
He pulled up at his 1953 Jaguar XK 120 Roadster. Massive eagle statues at the front desk.
He walks inside that building and he asks the dude at the front desk, I'm here to see Dr. Meridian. In this massive building with zillions of offices. And this fat fuck points to its staircase. No room number, no second floor, seventh floor. Just go there and find it yourself. Fuck this guy. I was so upset.
He hears punches and grunting. He rushes over, suspenseful music. The door's locked. So he shoulder checks it off the hinges.
Oh my God.
Nicole Kidman's in there hitting the heavy bag. I guess I'm early?
Because I have an appointment. I'm Bruce Wayne.
Good. Then you can afford to buy me a new door.
Banter?
Yes.
Batter.
Batter.
Batner.
Oh, Batner.
Batna.
Can't say it. Batten.
Brett Ratner is Batner.
There you go.
He casually lifts up the door. That would be so fucking heavy.
He's really horny.
Of course.
He barreled through that shit.
She prefers healthy expressions of violence as opposed to breaking and entering.
He shares the love letters with the question mark. She solves the clock riddle instantly. On to the next one.
Way faster than he did, by the way.
Of course.
Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead.
A match.
My opinion, this letter writer is a total wacko.
Wacko. That a technical term?
Same note too, Bruce.
Yes. Is that a scientific term?
Banter?
Batter.
And then she comes back and says the scientific term and says, so what you're saying is the guy's a total wacko. That's Batner, but also feels like something Mystery Lion would tell you to do, right?
Of course, absolutely.
Bruce looks at something on the wall. You've got a thing for bats? Oh, that's a Rorschach, Mr. Wayne. An ink blot. People see what they want. I think the question would be, do you have a thing for bats?
In case you didn't know what a Rorschach was, she has to give tactical redundancy.
Well, Zach, it's the 20th century, and as we've talked about extensively, psychology was not respected.
But I think people knew what Rorschach tests were.
No, not if you've never been to therapy.
Also, that Rorschach test was absolutely a bat.
Of course.
It's like insane.
Either that or a dick.
Well, people see what they want.
She says, do you have a thing for bats? And he changes the topic so fucking fluidly.
He ignores her, moves around the room.
A little too old to play with dolls, huh?
That's a Malaysian dream warden. Ah, Malaysian, of course.
That sounds like a sex act.
This dumb broad says Some cultures believe she protects you from bad dreams. Which culture might that be? Malaysia?
Oh, he's angry.
It's Malaysian. I can guess which culture it is. The Malaysian culture. You idiot.
The Dream Warden is half black and white, not unlike Harvey Two-Face. She says he looks sad, wonders if he needs one. Asks what he really came here for. Yikes, time's up. Oh, that's usually my line. And then here we go. I've really got to get you out of those clothes. Excuse me? And into a black dress. Tell me, doctor, do you like Cobra formula?
Oh my God, hold on. Same exact note too, bro. It's down to the phrasing.
It was such a non sequitur.
Beyond.
Is he asking out on a date?
Yep.
Is that what's happening here?
Because he needs a date for the charity event. Remember, Gossip Gertie was asking. Cut to the Gotham charity circus at the Hippodrome. Oh, this beautiful painting of CGI City behind them.
Look at all these big fucking stone structures in the city. In the skyline behind.
This made me reconsider Catwoman, honestly.
Oh.
Because Catwoman was trying to do this again.
This made me wonder, are these from an ancient time? And they just built Gotham around this. Otherwise, why would you commission all this shit?
They're all doing hard labor.
Tell you what, man, Miami Heat should have contacted the Gotham architects to make that Dwayne Wade statue.
Remember last year when that statue came out?
These statues are looking nice.
Time for the circus, just a trash event. Gossip Gertie asking Bruce about Dr. Meridian. Nigma's watching on TV.
There is a more than a little problematic person drumming. I'm not even sure who specifically should be offended.
Everybody.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Some cultures should be offended.
Gossip Gertie says, Bruce, who's this young woman you're with? It's like the media is flabbergasted he stopped going to Chinatown.
Oh.
He says, Dr. Chase Meridian, a doctor? What kind of a doctor?
What kind of a doctor?
What kind of a deal?
The Flying Graysons get announced for the aerial show. Insane costumes. An unreal level of sideburns and eyeliner from these people.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Chris O'Donnell's curved sideburn, one earring combo.
What is this earring for dick?
Holy 20 CB, Batman.
This dick earring. What is this?
His name's Dick.
See, I have a problem with how much you've said Jim Carrey's character's last name.
Uh-huh.
He's Dick.
Oh, he's Dick my whole.
It's a hard dick.
My whole notes.
Whoa.
It's a hard dick, yeah.
He's
Dick my whole.
Every single time Chris O'Donnell's on the screen.
Till he becomes Master Dick.
Can't wait.
Oh, that fucking pedophile. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
They're already wearing the old school Robin outfits. They're doing the trapeze tricks in slow motion.
Trapeze artist, 20 CB?
No.
I know you have Cirque du Soleil and stuff like that, but I feel like
Yeah.
that's different than trapeze artists. That's aerial artists.
They are trapeze, but there's a cooler version of it.
There's a difference. When they're doing the fucking curtain thing, that's different.
Bruce invites Chase to go rock climbing this weekend.
What an insane second date. First date, want to go to the circus. Second date, rock climbing?
It's your therapist.
And you asked before the first date's even really begun.
Are we gonna fuck?
She says, I love rock climbing, but I met someone.
And she's turned down a billionaire.
And I said, oh, she's crazy. She met Batman twice, once on a false fucking flag. He rejected her. Bitch, he don't like you.
No broad there.
Oh, well, I realized as I did the math in my head, for her to make that leap, saying that to a billionaire, she's crazy, which means that Punani go crazy too. Oh my God. Maze, clip it. You want the Punani?
Please don't.
You just did it, so I don't have to clip it.
That's fast work. You just moved here.
You could say he just kind of dropped out of the sky and bang. Now Dick is going to perform the awe-inspiring death drop without the net.
Which is the exact same stuff they were doing before.
Yeah, but without a net.
That's what Zach calls sex.
The death drop?
Without a net.
The death drop is when the sun goes down.
The ringmaster takes a break because it's hard work out there, you know? And he gets snatched by Two-Face goons.
I wanted him to smoke a cigarette so bad. Light went off right there and just take a big puff.
Dick does the trick, twisting and flying in slow motion, completes the grab.
They made it.
Two-Face is taking over circus management. He's the new ringmaster. Forget this good, clean, wholesome, all-American fun and join us in a celebration of absolute chaos and true justice.
He even has a two-sided hat?
Yeah, man.
The strong drummers have been knocked out.
Jim Carrey loves it. Popcorn meme.
Now, Maze, Jim Carrey loves it because he's at the circus too, right?
No. He's watching television.
The circus is televised.
The charity circus event is televised in Gotham City. A trash-ass city.
GNN.
The one that gave us.
They don't do news. They just gossip and circus.
Well, Gertie's there to give us live updates.
Except the time they showed us Batman in court.
He's not actually going to do anything. It's like that fake hustle across the crosswalk. Oh, I should stop. Too late. Acid on your face.
Oh, fuck, man.
The Two-Face goons have their glowing Tommy gun drum magazines.
What year is it?
Our new act. We call it Massacre Under the Big Top.
What fucking year is it?
Don't worry about it. There is a object that gets used in this movie that is from World War I.
Oh my God.
It's like the grenade from Double Team. An harmless looking orb, a 206 of TNT in the center. Mayor asks Harvey what he wants. Wants, Mr. Mayor, one simple thing. Batman, bruised, broken, bleeding. In a word, dead.
You're dead.
We hold in our hand the detonator, and I just realized this whole time, Harvey's been talking in plurality when referring to himself.
You just figured this out.
He's the original they, them.
This is a Ben Parker situation. What do you mean you just realized this?
I wasn't paying attention earlier. I thought he was talking about we, like him and his gang. I thought him and his gang was the we. I didn't realize he's talking about himself. And then I just called him they, them the rest of the movie.
Because of yourself.
His first fucking line is, you could say we're of two minds on the subject.
Yeah.
I didn't lie, Annie. I didn't think of it. That's all I'm saying. I kind of glossed over the weird part, and of two minds, I was like focused on the pun. But then he said it again a little bit later, and I'm like, what? Oh, maybe he means him and the gang.
He's looking at the crowd. He thinks one of them knows who Batman is, or even is Batman.
One of you pasty-faced twits.
2 minutes on the timer. Dos minutos. Bruce stands up, screams, I'm Batman, but there's so many people screaming, nobody hears him.
CT5, worst writing. He fucking stands up and just says, Harvey, I'm Batman. That's it. That's supposed to get the job done.
Orb raises up. Bruce runs out. Chase can't believe it. He climbs up to one of the statues, takes out a goon. The Graysons are going to try to stop the orb. They climb up to the top. Bruce comes swinging down, kicks two goons.
Mama Grayson says, be careful. And he says, I will be fine. Don't worry about it. What are you talking about? People with machine guns?
Rappies and live forever.
Two-Face flips a coin, says, our kind of day. Thank God Amin made the realization already.
Yeah, they, them.
Two-Face opens fire, shoots down the wires the Graysons are hanging from. They fall. He also shoots at a bomb. Yep, totally fine. The flying Grayson splat on the ground as Dick shoves the bomb out the roof, rolls into the water, and explodes. Dramatic zoom, eye contact between Bruce and Dick, like Anne Heche seeing Tommy Lee Jones run across when the building's going down. The circus performers circle around the pancaked Graysons.
When Dick is looking down, it looks like he wants to say, Pop.
You mean that picture that I just sent?
Yes. Yes.
Lock him up, ass on.
The saturation of the color in every picture.
It's insane.
It's so messed up. Everything is bathed in bright colored light.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
You're the perfect blend of elegance and style, and your ride should be no different. The 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid meets all your needs, from business to brunch and everywhere in between. With head-turning details like a sleek front end, plus stylish interior, and an available 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and seamless tech integration. Okay, Hyundai. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more about the new 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid.
This episode is brought to you by GMC. When you have 4 new tires, every drive feels fresh. Right now, buy 3 select tires and get 1 for just $1 during the GMC Certified Service Fresh Start Tire Event. Visit gmc.com/service offers or see dealer for full details. At participating U.S. GM dealers only, highest or equal value tire will be $1. Offer ends 5/31/2025. Not available with other offers.
Now Dick is riding his motorcycle up to Wayne Manor. Bruce is taking him in.
Dick riding.
Gordon explains he doesn't have anyone. He hasn't slept. He hasn't eaten. Robin is supposed to be a teenager. Chris O'Donnell is 25 years old.
He's like 27 years old. What are you talking about? Take him in.
Same note, too. How fucking old is this kid?
Dick's got his collar popped on his leather jacket and his stupid ass Robin helmet. Calls Alfred Al because he's cool.
Because he's from the streets.
Social service. This guy's 30.
Soon as Gordon drives away, he tries to leave, avoid social services and charities. Bruce wonders where it'll go. Circus is halfway to Metropolis by now. Martha.
Why did you say that name?
Get a fix on Two-Face, then I'll kill him. It won't take the pain away. It'll make it worse. Spare me the sermon. I don't need your advice or your charity.
So then Bruce is going to butter him up by talking motorcycles. Tells him to fill up in the garage. There's no gas station nearby.
No gas station for miles, meaning, again, that commute from Wayne Tower to Wayne Manor, it's not just on the outskirts of town. That is out in the middle of nowhere. Why the fuck is this kid being such a dick to Bruce Wayne? Hang out at a lot of biker bars. I'm like, motherfucker, just making small talk with you, man. Relax.
Yeah.
They go into the garage. He says, is this a garage or a car museum?
But then sees motorcycles. Whoa, bikes.
Oh, that's a nice motorcycle.
1917 Harley. An Ope classic. Fully restored. Vincent Black Knight.
This Knight is Black Knight.
Only made 100 of these. 101, actually. There's 2, but one doesn't run. Throttle sticks. Alfred's a good mechanic, but may need some work. If one was to fix one up and maybe wear a tight mechanic's jumper, one could keep it as a fee.
Say no to, bro, because I'm hearing him say this shit. I'm like, is he trying to seduce this motherfucker with like ply him?
100%.
The next thing that happens is this motherfucker all of a sudden is really excited to stay. Like, oh, these motorcycles. Oh, I could keep one, whatever. Alfred comes out. They're tag teaming this motherfucker.
Amin, let me introduce you to the original Diddling Factory, okay?
He's Wayne Manor Diddling Factory. Same bro, too.
Alfred brings out a burger on a tray with milk in crystal stemware.
What the fuck?
Because he's a teenager. Get it?
What year is it? To Amin's point.
I don't know.
Oh no, is Dick not staying? Oh, I guess we'll have to feed it to the dogs.
Yeah, maybe the dogs are hungry.
Hey, Al. Wait up.
Bruce is in his study. Weird zoom as he's looking at the photo of his dead parents.
Weird zoom. The camera swings down on Bruce.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Dad!
Question. Is it weird the Waynes only had one child? These are billionaires. They like to populate. This kid was like 9 when the Bingo's parents died.
If you had a child that annoying, would you want more?
That's a good point, but
also,
I feel like they just want to populate.
Flashback to a sound stage of his parents getting shot. Lots of smoke.
Can we get one fucking Batman movie that doesn't have a flashback of his parents getting murdered?
Nope.
I don't even mind. I mind that this flashback is like 40 minutes long.
There's one later that's even worse. He's at the funeral. There's a book. It's blowing open in the wind, flipping pages. Now Bruce is in a trance.
Alfred snaps him out of it.
Master Bruce. It's happening again. A monster comes out of the night. A scream. 2 shots. I killed them.
What did you say?
He killed them. Two-Face slaughtered that boy's parents.
No, you said I killed them.
Doesn't answer. Turns away. Sees the bat signal. Takes off.
At first, I criticized it with Dr. Meridian, but now I see this tactic seems to work for a billionaire. He just stopped talking about it.
He tells Alfred to take care of the kid. And I said, Alfred, potential diddler, immediately goes to Dick's room.
Of course. Also, goddamn, Commissioner Gordon, can you wipe your own ass? This motherfucker send a signal every fucking 5 seconds.
Al admires the helmet, asks if it's a Robin. And we get some...
Hello, exposition.
How he saved his brother once. My father said I was his hero.
Dad!
I flew in like a Robin. Some hero I turned out to be.
And this is where I discovered that Dick had been diddled before by his father.
Oh.
He didn't say flew in like an eagle or a hawk. Oh, man, like a courageous bird. He went with, you're like a robin. A pretty robin.
Do you imagine if Batman's assistant was Eagle?
Batman and Eagle?
Batman and Eagle.
Hawk.
Hawk and Sons. Alfred said his father was right. Clearly, Alfred wasn't at the charity circus because he's not a hero. You are a hero. I can tell. I said, uh-oh. Tension.
Robin's not staying, but he's not afraid to give this butler orders to throw away his shit.
You entitled fuck, but also Alfred, this is another sign that he's a diddler. He's like, I'm going to keep this.
Yeah.
These booty shorts.
Not just that, Amin, what does this do for Robin to see that costume? It triggers trauma.
Trauma.
Yes. Broken wings mend in time. One day, Robin will fly again. I promise. I said, cut to the Batmobile in the street.
Isn't
it better just to like have a phone?
No.
If you have pneumatic tubes, couldn't you just pneumatic tube your way?
No. The pneumatic tube is to get back to the Batcave, not to get out of the Batcave.
Never out.
And by Batman and Robin, he does have the Basil Exposition screen.
That's true, yeah.
So we haven't gotten to that point yet where they can talk. That's an evolution.
He's being chased by goons, but the word chase, I feel...
Meridian.
It's stretching a lot.
He's being tailed.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of OJ on the 405. A nice, steady pace.
All right.
A rear view camera pops out of his center console, and that's how we can tell that he's being followed by goons with their ski masks and piercings. A hooded figure pushes a baby carriage out into the street. Film noir. It's Two-Face. He whips out a bazooka.
What is that, a bazooka?
Oh, I said he whips out Ja Morant's rocket launcher. That thing's tiny.
Well, I got a different job for you. He aims it like Ja Rule in Half Past Dead, shoots it sideways as the Batmobile's tires rotate 90 degrees and it goes sideways.
What?
But slowly.
Super slow.
Like Homer Simpson going back into the bushes.
Yes.
It slowly sidesteps. And I asked the question, why didn't you just run him over?
I don't know.
Why didn't you just Helen Hunt his ass and now you're done?
Yeah.
He direct hits his own goons as more Two-Face goons in 1950s cars show up. What year is it?
What year is it? What year is this shit, man?
Goons firing on Batman from Tommy guns mounted on the hood of the cars. Two-Face hops in a truck. Will drive. Thank you.
I guarantee in this era of Gotham, Al Capone is in jail somewhere. It's the 20s.
When they showed crime boss Maroni, I thought it was Al Capone.
The Depression hasn't happened yet. You guys realize that, right?
No, we're roaring right now. Are you kidding me? Gotham is roaring.
Roaring 20s. Then he drives past him after he shot the one rocket.
Yeah.
You could have ran him over right there. At least like elbow stiff arm him, some shit. I don't know.
Shouldn't the Batmobile be able to lose these cars that only have 2 gears? Where was he even going? There was a bat signal in the sky. We never get there.
Well, he's taking his time because now he thinks it's just the doctor wanting some dick.
That's why we can't have false alarms.
He goes into an alley. The Batmobile lifts up on its back tires and it shoots a bat grapple around a gargoyle. It drives up the wall. They all crash. Giant pile up. Explosion.
Why did they all explode?
No idea. Two-Face jams on the brakes and stops short, yells at the sky. That was such a dumb scene.
Look at this photograph. He gets out of the car.
So ass off.
This outfit is unhinged, though. It's a leopard print shirt, a zebra print fucking lapel, and a tiger print jacket, but only on half of it.
Other half's just a nice suit.
What is the Harvey Dent exposition here of like his clothing choices?
Joel Schumacher. He meant Joel Schumacher. Let's make it as colorful and ridiculous as possible.
Cut to Nigma's apartment.
What's this Nigma been up to this whole time?
He's designing costume ideas.
By crudely photoshopping himself onto Michelangelo's David.
The Puzzler, made out of crossword puzzles. Riddler Game says no. The Gamester, giant board piece. No. Captain Kill, he's dressed like he's fighting the Predator. No. Green sandwich board with a question mark. Question mark man? No.
The guesser loves the question marks. And there's furious Hunt and Peck typing from Carrie.
Whenever it goes to the question mark, it does a little hip thrust. I don't know if you guys noticed.
I'm pretty sure it didn't have hips.
Whatever, it's doing this. Like you see a little thrusting action for the audio audience. Thrust.
Audio audience, just be glad this isn't on video.
Two-Face's lair is behind a giant face.
How does Harvey have hoes?
2 of them.
2 of them.
1 for each of you.
How?
He's got Drew Barrymore and Shauna as the devil and angel.
Sugar and spice. And they both put cigarettes in his mouth, except Debbie Mazar lights his with an antique brass blowtorch from World War I. That thing weighs 27 pounds.
I said, never mind. They both talk like Zoe Deschanel.
That stubborn refusal to expire is driving us insane.
We have competing dinners. Drew made sparkling champagne, poached salmon,
little itty bitty quail eggs,
little itty bitty jeans, chicken spaghetti from Chickoli,
and a creamy, dreamy lemon souffle.
And then Spice comes.
She made his favorite, a charred heart of black boar.
A side of raw donkey meat?
A side of raw donkey meat, golden dumpster.
Let me pick up this microphone because I have to say this very clearly. A side of raw donkey meat. It's just an allegory for crazy sex. She absolutely fucks better than the other one.
Of course.
She wants that raw donkey meat.
You kidding me?
Well, they each have a bed in the place.
We get a zoom out and we find out that Harvey's house is 2 sides as well.
The design on this lair, A+. The production design, they nailed it. I don't know why they had this idea in the first place. It's awful taste, but great execution. Tommy is shuffling in the background, ass off. He's loving it. He gets to have 2 dinners. and two broads.
We're of two minds of what to eat first. And I said, you already did that joke, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You can't run it back. I was there. He didn't get a reaction the first time, so he thought, I'm going to try it again.
Yeah, but now you figured out what that means. Riddler walks in behind them, puts his cane down, and makes a noise. I hope you made extra.
Gary's got his green jacket, tights, mask, and hat with a question mark cane. You can call me the Riddler. Strikes a pose.
He's going to teach you how to get all these U.S. grants, all this available money here right now. That's 20 CB.
That fucking infomercial.
Two-Face grabs him, says, call him dad.
If I talk, what's going to stop you from slaying me, oh segregated one? And I said, oh, shit.
It's never going to heal if you don't stop picking. He pulls a gun on Riddler.
Let's see if you bleed green.
Harvey, I don't think it's me you want to kill. That's just too easy for someone as powerful as you and you. But Batman, there's a challenge. Kill the Bat! Sounds like a good idea. But have you thought it through? A few bullets, a quick splash of blood, and then what? Wet hands. Post-homicidal depression. Why not humiliate him first? Expose his frailties. And then when he is at his weakest, crush him.
I see that sparkle in your left eye. I can help you get Batman. That is, if you'll spare my life for just a few moments.
I like that.
Exact same photo, too.
Ooh.
He's beyond ass off. Are you kidding me?
All the expressions and reactions.
I simply love what you've done with this place. Heavy metal meets house and garden. Ha ha ha! Beautiful. It's so dark and gothic and disgustingly decadent. Yet so bright and chipper and conservative. It's so you, and yet so you. Very few people are both a summer and a winter, but you pull it off nicely.
Two-Face shoots his gun, wants Riddler to get to the point. Anybody ever tell you have serious impulse control problem?
When Riddler is going around the place, the white one, which is Drew Barrymore,
Sugar,
definitely is feeling her some enigma.
What a sentence. You want that in the intro? You want to say it again?
My friend, it goes on. He'll have other opportunities.
They start watching TV.
They're watching cartoons. He holds up a green wand remote, points it at his Tesla coil blenders. Then he suction cups the wand to Two-Face's forehead.
Tell me he's not completely ass off.
I won't. He is.
This is an absolute clinic.
This is your brain on the box. This is my brain on the box. Does anybody else feel like a fried egg?
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Two-Face wants more. Riddler says the first one's free, offers him a deal. You help me steal production capital so I can put a box on every TV and
What kind of a deal?
Thank you.
how to become Gotham's cleverest carbon-based life form. And in return, is everybody paying attention? I'll help you solve the greatest riddle of all, the mother of all riddles. Who is Batman?
Two-Face should crush his bones into powder, but it's a most interesting proposition, so he will flip a coin.
Maze, he doesn't flip the coin. They, them flip the coin.
Nope. Slow motion CGI coin flip, and before the coin can land, everybody hold on to your butts. Finally, we have plot liftoff.
I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you. Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Smash and grab job by both. Riddler has a good diamond. Two-Face has a monster diamond.
Oh, so they go rob a jewelry store. Nice.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Cut to Wayne Manor.
Dick is doing laundry.
Leave that bastard Dick. I'll attend to it. I'm not used to being waited on, Al. And I said, did you ask him to throw away your shit 24 hours ago?
Yep.
What the fuck is this Karate Kid Miyagi shit he's doing? Just do laundry.
Punches, nunchuck tricks, bringing out a sweatshirt, making a huge puddle. Then he mops it up. So incredibly unnecessary. Next up, Two-Face robs a casino. Hey, Two-Face, show me how to punch a guy. It's dirt simple, my boy. Ball up the fist, reach way back, and assert yourself.
Punches out a guard. Riddler's turn. He barely moves the guy's beak.
Hurts his hand.
Now he's counting money. He lost count. Newscast position about the robberies as Bruce Wayne.
Millions? Millions in diamonds? In one night?
No sign of Batman. Gothamites calling him the Riddler.
Alfred brings Bruce another pop-up card from the Riddler. The 8 of us go forth, not back, to protect our king from a foe's attack. Now they're in the Batcave. Bruce trying to connect the dots. Chess pawns, clock, matches, all physical objects, man-made. Alfred says they're small in size, light in weight. Bruce can't figure it out. With all due respect, sir, I think that's why they call him the Riddler. Dick is fiddling with a locked door, wants to know what's in there. Alfred, very dryly, Master Wayne's dead wives.
This is the diddling central, right? This is how we get him.
Absolutely.
It's a locked door, so you pique his curiosity. He wants to go in there. He's like, no, you can't go in there. You mustn't go in there. It's silverware. So now he's going to break into the locked room and find all the other wayward youth they've abducted.
Riddler's got a new company, and the name is Ope-tastic.
You got to watch out for that Enigma tech.
Oh.
Sounds like a Nas album.
Oh. He's introducing the box. It looks like a blender. We have a montage of the box.
It's an even bigger Tesla coil blender. The joy of 3D entertainment in your living room.
Riding broke out for it. Family's slack-jawed.
How is he able to get rid of the hair dye?
And grow his hair out.
Yeah. Is it a wig?
Well, it's been some time of getting these resources and building this thing.
And he goes back and forth. He flips it off. Snip, snap, snip, snap.
We see this green river of beams heading back to the Enigma Tech plant.
Yes, whole families are now getting zapped by green lasers watching TV.
The dog is ass off.
The dog is super ass off. Oh my God.
Could not even bring myself to say Zach's going to say.
Super ass off.
I was just like, that ass, that dog.
That ass.
That dog is ass off.
That ass.
Yeah. That ass is doggone.
Two-Face and Riddler fighting over who gets to absorb the juice. All the little Tesla coil blenders connect to a massive Tesla coil blender. Dumps it down into a green dome, straight into a quivering Riddler.
Yeah.
Batman, what the fuck are you doing, dude? It's been months. They robbed jewelry stores. They robbed casinos. They started a fucking company. It's your former employee.
He was out giving parking tickets and beating the shit out of those people.
You drove to go answer the bat signal and talk to Gordon that time. You never made it.
To be fair, there's enough false alarms that he's probably like, oh, fuck this. I'm done, man. I don't want to do this anymore.
He's sitting on his ass for months.
I'm with you.
Alfred, meanwhile, says, Master Dick?
Clip it, soundboard, forever.
Master Dick!
I'm up here, Al.
He's up on the balcony, so there's no way he could get down, right?
When he starts heading into the locked door, why does this bingo go, now?
Now!
Who are you talking to?
What are you talking about?
He's been waiting. He's been planning this forever. Batman forever. He leaps down. He's using his trapeze skills. He's flying across the room.
He takes the worst route possible.
Takes so long.
The best is he lands on the stairs. You've overshot. And then he swings back around a lamppost.
He barely makes it into the door because he took the worst route possible.
Paul Walker slide tackles his way into the room, crashes through a revolving bookcase, tumbles all the way down the stairs into the Batcave. Definitely has a concussion.
Intruder alert.
Intruder alert. Why does it pronounce alert like that? Alert, alert.
I don't know.
Put this town on alert.
As he looks up,
oh, that earring.
We see Alfred looking back at him like this. And I said, look at this photograph.
Got his ass.
The diddling is about to commence.
Yeah, that is.
That's the face of the switch.
That's a diddling ass. Yeah, absolutely.
Before he's a nice old man. He wants to do my laundry.
No.
Now it's like, oh yeah, bitch, you're mine.
Diddle factory.
Yep.
Cut to Bruce and Chase. She's getting one of those nightmare creator dolls.
Malaysian.
Called it clinical intuition. She thinks his dreams might be changing. He immediately delivers the flirtation of, my parents were murdered in front of me when I was just a kid.
Yep.
Mommy and poppy talk, man.
What kind of bingo position is that?
Time to talk about my childhood trauma. He wants to know what's up with the red leather book.
Dad.
Chase recognized it as repressed memories, images, and forgotten pain. A teapot whistles. I'll be right back. Gotta go.
He immediately snoops on her desk where she has a shitload of Batman papers and magazines.
This bitch is obsessed.
She gives him some tea, wonders if there's something he hasn't faced. Bruce is jealous of the pictures of himself as Batman.
Ladies and gentlemen, narcissism.
Beyond.
This is narcissism.
This is, I can't believe you want to fuck me because I want you to fuck me.
Chase admits she finds Batman fascinating, clinically. Why does a man do this? It's as if he's cursed by some great penance. Now, what crime could he have committed to deserve a life of nightly torture?
He thinks it's more than professional interest. She diagnoses that he's jealous. He says he can't be jealous of Batman. She wants to be close, but he won't let her. What's he protecting her from? He says we're all two people, one in the daylight, one in the shadow, rage, violent passion. Message. His beeper goes off. Oh, shit. Dick Tracy watch. It's Alfred saying, got him, come home. It's time to diddle.
It's a master dick block. He stole the car. The Jag?
Bingo.
No, the other car. The Bentley?
Bingo.
The other car.
He's trying to be subtle. Our fucking prey has escaped the quarry, so to speak. And this asshole's just naming cars. Like, no, motherfucker.
But is he doing it to brag to her? Like, oh, is it, I don't know, the Jag? My Bentley, maybe? I've got so many luxurious cars.
She fucking knows he's a billionaire.
Also, she kisses him. Highly unprofessional.
Super unprofessional. Cut to Dick in the Batmobile in the streets. Okay.
This Batmobile is bouncing a lot. And it's playing The Offspring. So, you know, Dick is punk rock.
Clip the Louis Pinnock.
Go for a little ride on my love, my chin, baby.
Why does it say Chicano accent?
You know why?
Why does it close captions?
He wanted to lock it up.
Chicano accent. And look at his fucking sideburns.
And the earring.
These are out of control.
I know this is incorrect, but I'm going to do it anyway. Chicano.
Oh, no.
That's 20 CB, man. When's the last time you heard someone say Chicano?
I'll tell you exactly when.
Dodger game?
No. Oh.
Don't hide. Stop trying to hide your face.
You know what? I'm not going to tell when.
Some woman is getting harassed by 10 dudes in makeup. On Vogue, swarm the car to holler at Batman.
Batboy.
And the makeup gang rape. Pause. Chill, dudes. It's Batman.
Can't even impress these hookers?
Nope.
At the very least, they know this guy must be of means. He's driving the Batmobile. They don't even fucking not even for a second. Second of all, I forgot for a second that just because it's Halloween in real life doesn't mean it's Halloween in this movie. Meaning that this is how these people are dressed.
Yeah. Although
we do find out it's Halloween.
It's Halloween?
Yes.
Yes.
On Vogue is disappointed to see Dick. That's not Batman. That's Batboy.
They all laugh.
The girl runs away. Dick hears it and drives after the gangbang gang. They run into a blacklight laser tag arena.
Why does this guy have a voice modulator?
The gangbang gang is pretty ass off, by the way.
Oh my God.
They're ecstatic.
You know what they want to do.
They're ready like my man from Karate Kid 3.
He asks who the hell Dick is. I'm Batman. Everybody laughs. He says he forgot his suit. Leader claps. Now goons are attacking him. He starts doing acrobatics and whooping their ass.
He actually does pretty well.
Midway through that fight, none of them think to themselves, oh, fuck, it might really be Batman.
Right. He's kicking everyone's ass.
The way he's whooping everybody's ass and he's jumping, they never fall for it.
He takes everyone out, including the leader of the gangbang gang.
Yeah.
And the victim is
horny.
Thrilled by this. Doesn't Batman ever kiss the girl?
They kiss while he's wearing that hoop earring and growing those sideburns. She runs off. He says he could definitely get into the superhero thing.
I've got to ask this question. So
you've got to.
I have to ask this question. You guys ever heard of the Houdini?
Yes.
Zach, do you know the Houdini?
Please explain.
UrbanDictionary.com, baby.
Yes.
Learned this in high school.
I'm so in the dark. I don't know. So please tell me. Let's get you on record.
Yeah, well, you're in the closet. That's why.
Oh.
So the Houdini is when a person is having sex with a woman and she's blindfolded. And then midway through, a friend tags in, starts fucking her, and then they remove the blindfold and she sees the person she was having sex with originally. Wait a second, if you're in front of me, then who's inside of me, right? So that is rape.
Of course.
No, I'm not asking. That's not a question.
Why are we going down this road?
Because I have to ask the question. This girl wanted to kiss Batman.
No.
You want to kiss Batman?
Maze, supercharge all of that. Let's keep it moving.
I can't ask the question whether that's a sexual assault that he kissed her under fraudulent circumstance.
I don't know how you got the Houdini out of that.
Well, it's the Houdini.
It's not.
She's looking right at him and she wants to kiss him.
It's not the Houdini in the slightest.
No, she wants to kiss Batman. He's not Batman, but she thinks it's Batman.
Batman is wearing a fucking Batman outfit. She can clearly see that he doesn't have it.
He claims he forgot it, but he's not. He's being a fraud. He defrauded her in order to sexually assault her.
I need you to get the supercharger going for me.
I'm an ally.
Get the supercharger going for me. Amin. That's so
What part?
Entire thing.
Retarded.
Oh. How we had that?
San Diego Superchargers. San Diego Chargers. San Diego Superchargers.
climbing up fire escapes as more goons emerge.
Yeah, skeleton face whistled and 50 more dudes come out.
He's trapped. Batman is just watching.
Lurking. Did he watch him fight and kiss the girl? Did he wait?
Of course.
That's my ass that you're getting.
He's bat cucking.
They all scatter as he glides down. Dick starts lashing out at him, blaming him for his family's death. Bastard, it should have been you.
Dick runs out of steam. If Bruce Wayne could have given his life for your family, he would have. We go back to the Batcave. All Dick can think about is getting Two-Face.
All Two-Face can think about is getting Dick.
When he was there tonight, he imagined it was Two-Face and all the pain went away. Bruce understands. Dick wants him to help find him.
Bruce tells Dick this will create a bottomless bloodlust till one terrible morning you wake up and realize that revenge has become your whole life and you won't know why.
That's not how that works at all.
Dick is begging for exposition.
Bruce is telling him, if you kill Harvey Dent, you will become a mass murderer.
Like me.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well,
that's how it worked for him.
Yeah.
Like me is a good point.
Dick's dumbass doesn't realize that Bruce's parents were also murdered. Martha.
Your family wasn't killed by a maniac. Bruce says, yes, they were. And I said, no, they weren't. They got shot by someone trying to rob them. That's not a maniac.
I think they got shot by the Joker, didn't they?
Depends which version it is, but yeah.
It references Batman Returns, which was the sequel to Batman.
Yeah.
This is all the same universe.
Got it.
There's just more neon.
Dick wants to train, become Bruce's partner. Bruce trying to keep him out of it. I'm part of this whether you like it or not.
Alfred cucking the whole time.
He's getting it up.
So Batman hasn't done a fucking thing in months.
No.
But he's going to take Chase to his former employee who is suddenly rich, is having a gala to unveil his new and improved box.
At the Ritz Gotham.
They play some sexy saxophone music to let us know that Dr. Horny is back.
Gossipers and media are asking Edward E. Nigma about being the city's new star, most eligible bachelor. Gotham must know.
Zach, you know, ain't no party like Enigma party, because Enigma party don't stop. And when they're talking about him being the most eligible battler, you see
Battler.
Who? Because it's Batman.
You didn't mean to do that, but I like it.
I did. The
battler. The Battlerette. So Bruce is dating Chase, even though she only wants to fuck Batman. So he's getting cucked by himself.
By himself.
He's still a billionaire. I don't know what to tell you.
DT5 cucking.
Yeah.
Sugar, like I said, the white one went for Nigma.
Oh.
He right by his side.
Why doesn't he look as good in that suit? Shut up. You're here to work. How's my mole?
Believe it or not, that's a reference. The mole
to
Cindy Crawford, because so many people accused that mole of being fake, and she's like, that's my actual fucking face.
Right.
That was a big thing in the 20 CB.
Reporter for GNN asked about rumors of Nigma Tech taking over Wayne Enterprises because its stock is outselling Wayne's 2-1. That's not how that works.
Zach, let me tell you something. When Enigma got a tech, he could take over anything. You don't want to mess with Enigma with a tech.
Comes up to confront him and rub it in. Bruce congratulates him. Chase gets introduced. And what a grand pursuit you must be. Bruce then makes it a point to introduce himself to Drew. She says, you can call me anything you want. Now Edward wants to introduce the new and improved box, interactive holographic fantasies. Some dipshit goes in right away and becomes Fat Mac.
So it's funny because the woman's fantasy when she goes in the box are diamonds and jewels. The man's fantasy is a menage.
The man's fantasy is John Kreese's vacation in Karate Kid 3.
Exactly. Yes, in Tahiti.
Gossip Girl calls him dashing and a genius. How does he create these images? That's his little secret. Woman goes in, the jewelry fantasy. Bruce starts challenging him with jargon. He responds with, and you wish you thought of it. Don't be a sore loser. Step inside and give it a try.
Bruce wonders what stops him from extracting images out of the mind. Too timid to try my machine? Just say so. And then he asks Chase to dance.
She will just go with any man, by the way.
I'm telling you, this is the plot of Birth of a Nation. If you let Enigma do it, he'll take your woman.
Is that what that's about?
Partially.
You say partially?
Partially. Partially, but it's shorter.
Bruce finds a massive panel of green light up buttons with no text on it. Sugar calls him naughty naughty, shows him that it works using a vial of neon green ooze. Bruce steps inside once the power's off, but then she pulls out another vial, powers it back on, zaps Bruce, hypnotizes him.
You fell for the stupidest fucking trick in the book.
Relax. Tell me your dreams. Tell me your fantasies. Tell me your secrets. Tell me your deepest, darkest fears.
Some real Joe brain on the screen there.
Lawnmower man style brain. Two-Face and his goons come storming in with spice, start shooting his giant Tesla coil blender, which wakes up Bruce.
None of these functions have any security whatsoever, even though time and time again, we see Gotham's galas and parties being interrupted by mass murdering criminals. Why don't they just have fucking cops there or something?
Well, Commissioner Gordon's there.
That's true. But he's drunk.
It's an old-fashioned low-tech stick-up. Interested in the basics: cash, jewelry, cellular, telephones.
Cellular.
Bruce sneaks out the back, slides down a fire escape to Alfred.
Blowing the gun barrels, 20 CB, right?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Carrie's freaking out, tells Two-Face he's ruining his big party. Dick is with the Revolution for some reason and their neon instruments. Two-Face is sick of waiting for Carrie to deliver the Batman. Patience, oh bifurcated one.
Patience, hell, we want him dead, and nothing brings out the Batman like a little murder and mayhem.
Carrie wishes they had organized and planned it together. Pre-sold the movie rights.
Breaking fourth wall?
Batman crashes through the skylight into a fountain, flips by some gunfire, takes down goons.
Batman!
Your entrance was good. His was better. Two-Face doesn't care. He's drinking 2 champagnes at once.
He's taken down 2 at once?
Ass off.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to get it.
Seen those videos. What?
Batman starts wrecking goons. The difference? Showmanship. Dick also runs out to Alfred, who gives him his old circus uniform.
He says, emergency. Alfred said, yeah, come get undressed in the car.
I could be fired for this.
Perhaps they'll have me back at Cuckingham Palace.
Oh,
the writing.
We get an Indiana Jones tribute with the guy swinging knives wildly. Batman just takes him out quickly when he stops.
Yep. Two-Face shouts for phase 2. Batman saves Chase. She smothers him. Tells Batman to come to her place at midnight and is breathing so heavy.
Horny. I'm in the middle of saving people from this madman, and she's like, come get this cooch at midnight.
Two-Face rushes outside, climbs scaffolding, blows a kiss at Batman, opens some construction panels into the subway. Batman hops off the roof. It was kind of a cool shot as he glides down, but it was also pretty chaotic. He goes right into a tunnel that they're holding up. They turn on the gas. They light it on fire. Nothing like a bad case of gas.
He fires a weapon. A massive fireball comes at Batman. He pushes a button. His cape turns into the Predator, and it saves him from the fire.
What is this?
You push a button, it becomes fire retardant?
Oh, it's aluminum foil.
Why is that an ope?
You know why.
Maze, clip. You know the meaning of the word.
Oh. From CSI? Yes. Please clip that in. Actually clip that in. That is so fucking crazy.
Is to hinder or to hold someone back. I think your life is about to become retarded.
Two-Face celebrating with his goons. Batman comes charging out. Why can't you just die? He shoots his grenade launcher. Massive collapse and cave in. Batman's buried.
But a hand reaches in and pulls him out.
It's Robin. Hi.
Still wearing that earring. Still growing sideburns.
Back at the Batcave, a dirty Bruce is upset with Dick. You've got a real gratitude problem. You know that, Bruce? Dick wants a new sidekick name. Batboy. Nightwing. How about Dick? College student. Screw you.
This is a great time to point out that the Jamaican slang, Batty Boy, means something very specific. Urban Dictionary, that one.
Stop sending people to Urban Dictionary in this episode. Bruce says Robin is out of control, gonna get himself killed. I mean, maybe last time, but this time all he did was save you.
This makes me hate Robin in the next movie even more.
Yeah.
What a fucking prick.
Dick won't take no for an answer, tells Al to hang his suit up where it belongs.
He's already been converted.
Oh, God. They're having 2 very different conversations, right? Where he's like, I need a nickname. I'm your partner. All this stuff. Hold on. You're jumping to too many conclusions. I said, this is exactly what it's like to podcast with Amin.
What?
2 different conversations at all times.
No way.
Bruce is mad at Al for encouraging him. Al says Dick needs guidance.
Just cock block McLovin. Okay, he's our friend. We don't do that. We should be guiding his cock, not blocking it.
Bruce hits a button and watches some footage of Chase.
What the fuck? He just has her on a monitor? That's crazy.
Al wonders if the lady is what the doctor ordered. She seems lovely and wise. Bruce has never been in love before, but Alfred encourages him. Go get laid. Go get it.
Yeah, Alfred is encouraging him. I need you to get out of here so I get some alone time with the kid.
Yeah.
That's when I realized it's not a tag team anymore. Alfred has decided he wants this one for himself.
Cut to her in bed. Does she live in her office?
Yes, she does.
That's the same room.
Same room.
She's not using a pillow.
It's a Murphy bed.
Wakes up, sees Batman out on the balcony. They start macking, dramatic violin music, but then she apologizes. Don't. You're audible right now. You realize.
I know what I'm doing.
I've imagined this moment since I first saw you. Your eyes, your lips, your body. And now I have you, and I'm wishing you were somebody else. Make up your mind.
This is Dating LA. That's all that is.
It would be hilarious if she met someone else that's not Bruce. It's actually Alfred. That's who she's fucking now.
I guess a girl has to grow up sometimes. I've met someone.
And I said, okay, now she's no longer describing Dating LA. A girl in LA would never say, maybe I need to grow up.
grow up.
Not one.
Batman says he understands, turns around and smiles. Newspaper exposition. Batman survived. Two-Face is furious. The Riddler is sitting on his throne between two thinker statues. Big statue movie.
Taught his doggy a new trick, how to map the human mind. They'll look at Bruce Wayne's. We see videos of a bat.
Hold on, Mower Man.
Riddle me this. What kind of a man has bats on the brain? Go ahead. You can say it. You're a genius.
That's all he has in his fucking brain? The bat? That's all he's thinking about.
Back in the cave, Bruce tells Dick Batman is no more. Hanging it up for a blonde as he turns everything off with a remote. You can't just quit. I mean, there's monsters out there. Batman has to protect the innocent.
Alfred said there's monsters in here.
Bruce says the innocent aren't faceless anymore. Huh?
What are you talking about?
You haven't worked in months.
You haven't done shit.
Dick's got some more poppy talk. Damn. Every man goes his own way. Dick only wants revenge on Two-Face. Bruce says, what's next? Exactly. Bruce wanted him to let it go. Dick wants a partner, not a friend. Bruce only cares about Chase.
What?
He's going to tell her everything at dinner tonight. I'm sure it'll go perfectly.
I've had that conversation too. You want a partner, not a friend?
She shows up in a cab. It's Halloween, hence the pumpkin. Dick goes in the closet and stuffs his Robin outfit into a bag and then walks his motorcycle down the tunnel.
This needing to be Halloween just to get them to be able to break into this way is so lazy.
Oh, this part is lazy.
Yes, it was
Harvey! I'm Batman!
Bruce and Chase both have something to tell each other. You go first. No, you go first.
No, you hang up.
Trick-or-treaters get past the gate somehow.
Same note too. How?
There's no gas station for miles, so I can't imagine there's a whole lot of other houses nearby.
No!
Chase has always been attracted to a certain kind of man, the wrong kind of man. I mean, look what I do for a living, right?
So she's fucking all of her clients.
Of course.
Just the bad ones.
She goes with literally whoever's in front of her.
Chase is so nervous, goes for her wine, knocks over some flowers. This triggers Bruce PTSD. Damn! Riddler and Two-Face pull up as trick-or-treaters walk back out of the gate. Bruce has completely dissociated, flashes of his parents' death. Chase says, your memories are trying to break through. Don't fight them.
Yep.
Sounds like Alfred.
He's at the night of his parents' wake. Red leather book is his father's journal full of analog notes.
Haha. It's worth a lot of money.
I raced out into the storm, trying to outrun the rage. Guys, he falls into a bat cave.
A 9-year-old then decided I'll become a vigilante and beat up people for misdemeanors.
Chase still isn't getting it.
She's an idiot.
She kisses him and figures it out. Oh, you're Batman.
She's an idiot, but also, question, maybe I'm an idiot. Could you blindfold taste test know who someone is by their kiss?
Like the Pepsi challenge of kisses?
Yeah, I think I could.
I don't think I could. Unless someone was an exceptionally bad kisser. That's the only way I know who that is.
I think I figured it out.
Oh, that's Shirley.
Shirley?
Oh, that's Helen. Yeah.
20 CB.
Shirley and Helen.
What the fuck?
You live in LA, man.
I can't get a Shathid.
Two-Face and the Riddler trick-or-treating masks. Alfred, the bingo, falls for it. They knock him out. They prance in. Trick!
You look through the peephole and they're like 4 feet tall.
All he sees is victims.
He's like a Looney Tunes cartoon character when they're hungry.
Yeah.
Everything looks like chicken, right?
Plan is season capture, no killing. Riddler's cane flips open. It's got some flashing lights and opens locked doors now.
Well, he's a genius now.
The goons run in and grab Bruce as he and Chase try to run away. Riddler hacks the Batcave with his cane. Two-Face is flipping the coin. It keeps landing on the clean side. He's annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Riddler is rambling about the risks of introducing a tamed animal into the wild as he blows up the Batcave with Riddler grenades, posing and sashaying about.
More cuts of him blowing up shit. Two-Face flipping a coin.
At a baseball game, Oregon, as he pretends to pitch. Someone tell the fat lady she's on in 5.
He drops a bag of grenades and the Batmobile. It explodes. He says, "Joygasm!" They shove a suit of armor down the stairs to stop the goons. Two-Face finally gets his coin flipped right. He shoots Bruce across the forehead. He's about to kill him. Riddler stops him. If you kill him, he won't learn nothing.
Opens a makeup box that plays tennis with Bruce's face. We're 5 little items of an everyday sort.
Alfred wakes him up. "How are you, young man?" "You haven't called me that in a long time." I said, "Oh." Then he says, old habits die hard." I said, "Oh." These memories are breaking through.
Chase has been taken. Master Dick ran away. Batcave destroyed. And there's another riddle. Back to the Mega Tesla Coil Blender. Chase chained up on a couch. Riddler has a new suit jacket with LED lights. Keeps me safe when I'm jogging at night. Chase says that Batman will save her, and Riddler launches into a Louis Pinnock.
Batman? Batman, you say?
coming for you. I'm counting on it.
Batman, you say?
Does that supplant Master Dick's Chicano accent?
No, it does not.
It didn't say a different kind of accent for the Riddler.
The Riddler turns the bat signal into a giant green question mark in the sky.
Oh, yeah, with the lasers.
Horny ass Commissioner Gordon notices.
Batman's trying to solve the riddle. He's going full number 23 mode.
Oh my God.
You'll find us all on a tennis court. It's 5 vowels. Not entirely unclever, sir. Trying to combine all the riddles, which all have a number, 13185, add up to 23. Oh, wait. No, that's wrong. Perhaps the letters of the alphabet. M-A-H-E. Maybe 1 and 8 or 18. M-R-E. Mr. E. Mystery.
What's another name for a mystery?
Nigma.
Well, Enigma. Mr. Enigma. Edward Nigma.
Nigma balls.
So that's what clicked it for you.
He's looked like him the entire time.
You dumb fuck.
Did this scene remind you guys at all of Batgirl trying to hack into his...
Absolutely. He now believes Fred's suicide was computer-generated forgery.
Now he does.
Are you saying, we built this Suey?
What?
We built this Suey on CGI.
Tough one.
No, that's no good.
Suey?
Suicide.
We're calling them Sueys now?
For this song, we are.
Al says, you really are quite bright, despite what people say.
Banter.
Don't judge me on that, Maze. Drop a fucking PSA for, a suicide hotline right after what I said.
At the beginning... Am I the only person who gets annoyed?
Oh, boy.
When you watch TV shows now?
I don't like my ally here.
I'm just saying, you need these kind of warnings before watching shows. Don't watch shows, man. Go watch Teletubbies or something.
All the suits are destroyed except for the one under the most obvious tarp in the world, hiding new technology that hasn't been tested yet.
Sonar. Suiting up montage. No bat nipples, but we do get a close-up on the bat butt.
Oh, yeah.
With the seam right down the crack.
Bat cheeks.
He's either going to take the bat boat or the bat plane by sea or by air. Why not both? Dick's also got a brand new muscle suit. Who's your tailor? Alfred took the liberty.
In fact, he took a lot of liberties with young Master Dick.
And here comes the worst.
Hello, exposition.
Oh.
R? What's that stand for?
God damn.
What's R stand for?
This is Wolverine in the Moon levels. This is fingerling.
Did you notice Robin checks first with his zaddy?
He sure did.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Riddler and Two-Face make a pretty lethal
combination.
Figured you could use a hand. 2 against 2 are better odds. Dick's had 0 training. Bruce has been rejecting him all movie. But yeah, sure, why not? He's got the muscle suit. Let's be partners. I can't promise I won't kill Harvey. A man's got to go his own way.
You've been saying this whole time, don't do it. Now you're like, yeah, whatever.
Change his mind.
No, don't do it.
They shake hands. Partners.
Batman in the wing, Robin in the boat.
Gordon's waiting at the bat signal, gives up hope. Shut it down. Taffer style.
In the next movie, we need Commissioner Taffer of Gotham City.
A bat funnel.
Why did he give Commissioner Gordon a thumbs up from an airplane?
No way he could fucking see that.
Of course not.
So stupid.
This thumbs up is ass on. The thing that Mean just sent is so ass on. Come on. That is so fucking dumb looking.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Now they're approaching Riddler's Tesla Coil Blender HQ, which I guess is in the middle of the ocean. Since when?
Great question.
Since fucking when?
Great question.
Two-Face and Riddler sit down at a table and start playing Battleship.
Battleship, repeat offender.
Battleships.
Massive Riddler naval mines are deployed. They're battering away. B12, my favorite vitamin. I have a stinking feeling. Haha, he blows them up. Robin hits the ejector seat, flies out like that fireman in Volcano.
You sink my battleship. Who, me?
Ah!
Reference.
Robin swimming underwater. Now the Two-Face goons are for scuba.
They're scubas?
Are you guys for scuba?
Riddler gives a captain turbulence warning, hits a big red bonus button. The Tesla coil blender zaps the bat plane. It's going down. Batman pops out of the cockpit into a mini bat sub that shoots himself towards Robin and the goons. All the scuba goons are tied up in a big net. He saves Robin. They swim ashore. Now, the real game begins.
Holy rusted metal, Batman.
Huh?
The ground. It's all metal. It's full of holes, holy.
Oh.
Cobra formula?
Robin starts Leroy Jenkinsing up the rocks.
Scampering up the Astro Crag.
Going on his own.
Do you have it?
Now the island's moving. They're separated. Bat Hook doesn't catch into the metal rocks.
All these scenes where they're so clearly on a sound stage and they fill the screen with smoke and shine a bunch of lights.
Cinema.
Come on, man.
Batman has to enter a silo. Now he's locked in. Watery grave below. Has to climb up a Riddler ladder. Two-Face ambushes Robin. Says, looking for us?
Robin disarms him. That was for my mother, my father, my brother, and this is for me. And he headbutts Two-Face, who slides down the rocks, grunting. Batman's climbing. The grate starts lowering with some pointies on it. Something's in the water down below.
Fucking Mortal Kombat level here.
$100 million. Jurassic Park. 4 years earlier, Jurassic Park.
2 years earlier.
63.
Jesus.
Batman avoids the spikes hanging from the grate. Two-Face says, finally, justice is served. Let us die. Two-Face tells Robin he'll see him in hell, and Robin saves him. I'd rather see you in jail.
Pulls him up. Two-Face is mimicking Alfred, calling him a good boy. The bat has taught you very well. He pulls another gun. Noble. Stupid, but noble. Batman is American Ninja warring on this thing.
And uses rocket boots to flip the grate off its track. It falls and breaks. He takes a chain all the way to the top of the dome where the Riddler has yet another costume change and more hair.
Yeah.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? No more tricks, Edward. Very well then. Let's get real.
Riddler's even got a new cane for this final fight. Batman wants Chase released. This is between you and me, Two-Face, and me. And me! Playboy charge.
Batman gives tactical redundancy by bat-splaining what the Riddler has been doing this entire time.
That he wouldn't even know. You've been sucking Gotham's brainwaves, and now you've devised a new way to read men's minds.
Just men.
You betcha. Soon my little box will be on countless TVs around the world, feeding me credit card numbers, bank codes, sexual fantasies, and little white lies. Into my head they'll go. Victory is inevitable. For if knowledge is power, then a god am. Was that over the top? I can never tell. By the way, I've seen your mind, freak. Yours is the greatest riddle of all. Can Bruce Wayne and Batman ever truly coexist? We'll find out today! But first, let's meet our contestants. Behind curtain number 1. The absolutely fabulous Dr. Chase Meridian. She enjoys hiking, getting her nails done, and foolishly hopes to be the love of Bruce's life. And behind curtain number 2, Batman's one and only partner. This acrobat turned orphan likes Saturday morning cartoons and dreams one day being bare naked with a girl.
He calls him a virgin. Golden dumpster. Lock it in.
That's very 20 CB.
Yeah, by the way, your sidekick's a virgin.
And below these contestants, my personal favorite, a watery grave. Just one little touch. And 5 seconds later, these two day players are gull feet on the rocks below.
Classic Sophie's choice. Batman's got to choose. Riddler makes the clock tick noise. Batman says he can't save anyone. It's all one giant death trap. Answer has to be in the form of a question. Thanks for playing. Batman tries to give the Riddler a riddle. Really? Tell me. I see without seeing. To me, darkness is as clear as daylight. What am I?
Please.
You're as blind as a bat. Exactly.
Batman formula.
Hitting a bunch of buttons. Tosses a batarang.
He's just been fucking button mashed like a Street Fighter.
Engages sonar. The Tesla coil blender explodes. Riddler's brain gets warped by beams. He pushes the button on the skull cane. Chase and Robin drop. Batman dives after them, grabs one after the other, back grapples to safety. They all climb up onto a beam.
Physics, go fuck yourself.
What the fuck, man? You can't hurry up and catch up with the other one.
Physics, go fuck yourself.
Two-Face is waiting.
Where the hell did he come come from?
All those heroics for nothing. No more riddles, nor curtains 1 and 2, just plain curtains.
Aren't you getting something, Harvey? Your coin. You're always of two minds about everything. How many times are we going to call back this line?
As many as it takes. Emotions have always been the enemy of true justice. Two-Face flips the coin, and that's when Batman throws a bunch of coins out of his pocket.
Where did those come from?
It's like Napoleon Dynamite with his pocket tots.
They would be jingling everywhere.
The whole time.
Two-Face lunges for the coins, falls to his death, posts up on Robin, breathing heavy.
Cucking.
And the coin lands clean in his hand, or he sinks away.
Batman gets back to the top level. Riddler looks like he's fighting the Green Lantern. Why can't I kill you?
Batman decides to give him a filled lecture. I had to save them both. You see, I'm both Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Yeah, we know.
Not because I have to be, now because I choose to be.
Not needed as an explanation.
Were they trying to tell us that he's been struggling with the double identity this entire time?
He has.
Yes.
When?
Because psychology is a horseman.
The only time he struggled with a double identity was when he found out that the woman he wants to fuck actually wants to fuck him and his other identity.
Him in a different outfit.
Exactly. You put your finger right on the pulse there. He's been struggling with the identity crisis because he can't figure out which one should have sex with Chase.
Riddler is now terrified, sees the same bat image flying at him. Cut to Arkham Asylum.
Chase is visiting for a consultation. Carrie's been screaming. He knows Batman's true identity. Chase talking to an empty room, asks who Batman is. Carrie pops up on the screen. I'm Batman, and flaps his sleeves.
Get it?
Yeah.
Bruce is waiting outside. Chase confirms Edward is definitely a wacko. Wacko, is that a technical term? Callback.
Callback, yeah.
Batter. She smirks. He gives her the dream warden back. Won't be needing it. Thank you for giving me a new dream. They kiss. Alfred cucking. Don't work too late.
Look at this Alfred cucking face.
Triumphant music. Batman and Robin. Slow motion run.
Roll credits.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Finding a new job is stressful. But with Indeed, it doesn't have to be. Just fill out your Indeed profile with your skills, experience, and desired salary. The more you fill out, the better your matches will be. And hearing from hiring managers will be 2 times more likely. Relax. That's your Indeed profile sending opportunities your way. Indeed, the world can work better.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Who cares if you lose the game? You got this off your chest. I mean, it's just one night of bar trivia.
One night of bar trivia is sacrosanct to us.
Trivia is sacrosanct. According to Jim Carrey, he did not get along with Tommy Lee Jones, who told Carrey he hated him. Carrey later surmised it was because Dumb and Dumber was released the same week as Jones's passion project, Cobb, financially eviscerating it and moving the film's recognition into obscurity.
That's the game, buddy.
That's an insane level of jealousy.
Cobb's fine, but it was never going to do numbers.
He talked about it on Howard Stern. Clip it.
When you were doing Batman Forever, the legend goes that you were on the set fighting with this guy, Tommy Lee Jones, all the time, that the two of you did not get along at all, that you annoyed him,
well,
he annoyed
I think
you.
what happened was, I was really looking forward to working with Tommy because he's a fantastic actor, and he still is to me. I love him. I mean, he's amazing.
Right.
But he was a little crusty. And
yeah.
He's sometimes that Rhodes Scholarship is a more of a weapon than an asset. And I think he was just a little freaked out because Dumb and Dumber came out on the same weekend as Cobb.
Right.
And Cobb was his big swing for the fences.
Right.
And
it didn't work out.
Pun. And that didn't work out, and that freaked him out a bit, I think, and it made him. I walked into a restaurant about the night before our big scene in the Riddler's lair, and the maitre d' said, "You're working with Tommy Lee Jones, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah, I am." And he said, "He's in the back corner. He's having dinner." I said, "Oh, great. I'll go say hi." And I went up to say hi, and the blood drained from his face in such a way that I realized that I had become the face of his pain, or something. And he got up kind of shaking and hugged me and said, "I hate you. I really don't like you."
Oh, my.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, okay, well, what's going on, man? Like that. And he said, "I cannot sanction your buffoonery."
Wow.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to work with you at all.
He did not want to work me at that point. And I said, well, I think this part requires that the tone of this thing is like kind of childlike evil and stuff. And I think you might be having trouble getting there. So I wish you the best, but
Wow.
What a strange thing,
Yeah, it was a hard one. That was a hard one.
After Batman Returns was deemed too dark and inappropriate for children, with McDonald's even recalling their Happy Meal tie-in, Warner Brothers decided that this was the primary cause of the film making $150 million less than the original. Joel Schumacher originally wanted to make a much darker and more serious film that would more fully explore Bruce Wayne's growing fear that his crusade to be Batman had done more harm than good, and that Bruce was beginning to suffer from burnout.
Sure.
But the executives at Warner Brothers insisted on a lighter tone.
Liar. I don't believe him.
Agreed.
I think this is the thing that you say after the fact.
Yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio turned down the role of Robin because he didn't like Joel Schumacher's direction.
Whoa.
For the same reason Michael Keaton turned down the role of Batman. Nobody likes this motherfucker.
Michael Keaton met with Schumacher, declined to join the project after deciding he did not like the direction in which Schumacher was looking to take the film. Michael Keaton said about turning down the film, "To lighten up and brighten it up and be a cartoon was of no interest to me. Billy Baldwin, Alec Baldwin, Sir Daniel Day-Lewis, Kurt Russell, Ethan Hawke, Ralph Fiennes, Keanu Reeves, Dean Cain, Tom Hanks, and Johnny Depp were all considered to play Batman."
Dean Cain?
The fact we go from Billy Baldwin to Sir Daniel Day-Lewis.
You can't have a list that includes Daniel Day-Lewis and Dean Cain.
And Billy Baldwin.
Dude, you're just naming people he wanted to fuck. And sometimes one of the people you want to fuck is some girl that went to high school with you that has had like 4 kids now and gained a lot of weight. But you still no, it's a matter of principle.
And which one's Dean Cain?
That's the...
Val Kilmer learned he was the new Batman while he was literally in a bat cave in Africa doing research for The Ghost in the Darkness.
Great movie.
He accepted the role without reading the script.
Great movie, but also if he was in that for the Batman, if he was like, well, I got to be in a bat cave, I would have.
You would have called him
said some real terrible things about him.
Kilmer and Schumacher clashed during filming. Schumacher described Kilmer as, quote, childish and impossible. According to Schumacher, Kilmer refused to talk to him for 2 weeks. In his autobiography, I'm Your Huckleberry, Kilmer does not even mention Schumacher by name while discussing this movie and dismissively calls him the director, implying he still has bad blood for Schumacher.
Rene Russo was originally cast to play Dr. Chase Meridian, and Michael Keaton was still attached to the project as Batman. However, when Keaton dropped out of the project and was replaced by Val Kilmer, Russo was deemed too old to play his love interest, despite being just shy of 6 years Kilmer's senior. Nicole Kidman, who ultimately played the role, is 7.5 years younger than Val Kilmer.
Sandra Bullock, Robin Wright, Jeannie Triplehorn, and Linda Hamilton were all considered for the role. Nicole Kidman later revealed she took the role because she, quote, wanted to kiss Batman. After Tim Burton dropped out, Robin Williams was offered the role of the Riddler by Warner Brothers, but refused due to being bitter about being used as bait to lure Jack Nicholson to commit to playing the Joker in Batman.
Bait?
Steve Martin was a prop comic and the second choice for Riddler after Robin Williams. He was offered the role but turned it down, as with the death of his good friend John Candy and his divorce, he was too sad to make any movies. Michael Jackson lobbied to play the Riddler, calling Schumacher several times and asking him to direct the music video for Scream. Kelsey Grammer, Matthew Broderick, and Phil Hartman were also considered.
Will Shortz, puzzle master on National Public Radio and editor of the New York Times crossword puzzle, created the Riddler's riddles, a.k.a. all in a day's work, because those riddles were fucking infantile.
So basic, yeah. So rudimentary.
Marlon Wayans was originally slated to play Robin when Tim Burton was considering directing it.
So this story I've heard many a time, yep.
But once Joel Schumacher took the helm, his vision for the character, and I swear to God, this is in the fucking IMDb, did not jive with placing Wayans in the role and instead cast Chris O'Donnell.
No, now, Lou, nobody called anyone a JT.
Mays, there's a clip of Marlon Wayans explaining.
When I was 19, I got Batman. I was going to be the first like black person besides Billy D to be in one of these big movies was with Tim Burton, and I was going to be Robin. Then I got a phone call from Tim Burton and Denise Denovi in a letter saying that I wasn't.
Really?
And see, I was going to be off to the races. Batman, Robin, and then you know what my career would have been? But it didn't happen. And immediately I was like, I was hurt. But I said, I'm going to start writing these movies. I'm going to start creating my own show. I'm going to start doing things that I know put the ball in my own hand. Had that Robin happened, I would have had a different career.
Where would you be right now had that happened?
I don't know, probably cracked out somewhere because I wouldn't know what to do with that kind of success and money. But God put me on this journey to create. Look at what I've done. Look at because I took the long route. He didn't want me taking the shortcut.
It was reported that Christian Bale had previously auditioned for the role of Robin, but lost out to Chris O'Donnell. The rumor was later dispelled by Bale himself as he stated, "I'd never go out for bloody Robin. Good for you."
Oh, good for you.
Mark Wahlberg, Matt Damon, Jude Law, Ewan McGregor, Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, Toby Stevens, Scott Speedman, and Alan Cumming were considered for the role of Robin.
Jesus Christ.
Scheduling conflicts with Braveheart forced Mel Gibson to turn down the role of Two-Face. He was previously forced to turn down the role of Batman due to his commitment to Lethal Weapon 2. Billy D. Williams took the role of Harvey Dent on the possibility of portraying Two-Face in the sequel, but it didn't jive with Joel Schumacher because he cast Tommy Lee Jones, though Al Pacino, Clint Eastwood, Martin Sheen, and Robert De Niro were considered.
They just want to fuck.
Just name the people who weren't considered. Shorter list.
Me and you, Zach.
Warner Brothers was like, we need someone to be in this fucking movie.
Elizabeth Sanders, who plays Gossip Gertie, I don't know if we had this in the trivia for Batman and Robin. She's married to Bob Kane, the creator of Batman.
I feel like we did that before, though.
More than 100 Batman and Robin costumes were created to allow for the range of stunts from underwater scenes to scenes involving fire and extreme fighting. Jim Carrey's original idea to shave a question mark into his scalp had to be scrapped since he was due in court to finalize his divorce.
Coward.
Damn.
While learning to twirl a cane, Jim Carrey reportedly broke around a dozen prop canes and some of his trailer furniture. Tim Burton said, "I always hated those titles like Batman Forever. That sounds like a tattoo that somebody would get when they're on drugs or something some kid would write in their yearbook to somebody else. I have high problems with some of those titles."
Okay, I'm Tim Burton over Schumacher every day, but yours was called Batman Returns. There's nothing different between that.
There's a deleted scene, apparently, where Bruce, after he gets shot by Two-Face, temporarily forgets his origin in life as the Dark Knight. Alfred has to take him to the Batcave, which has been destroyed by the Riddler. They stand on the platform where the Batmobile was, and Alfred says, "Funny, they didn't know about the cave beneath the cave."
Oh my
The platform
God.
then rotates downward to another level where the sonar modification equipment is kept and the special bat suit to the high-tech weaponry is all down there. Bruce then discovers the cabin where he first saw the giant bat that inspired him to become Batman. I didn't know there was a giant bat. Inside, he finds his father's red diary, which had dropped when he first fell into the Batcave after his parents' death. He reads the entry about him insisting his parents take him to the theater to see a show the same night they were killed. He realizes that he had misread it and that his father had written, "Even though Bruce insists we wanted to see Zorro, so his show will have to wait until next week." Bruce realizes his parents' death was not his fault after all. The giant bat then appears and Bruce raises his arms to match the wing anatomy of the bat. And the shot shows that they are one. Bruce now remembers who he is and goes with Alfred to solve the riddles left throughout the film. Screenwriter Akiva Goldsman admitted the scene was very theatrical on the special edition DVD and felt it would have made a difference to the final cut. The bat was designed and created by Rick Baker, who was in charge of the makeup for Two-Face. The scene appears in rough form on the special edition DVD. Interestingly, the giant bat would go on to make an appearance in the arcade game based on the film as a boss. Yes, the giant bat is a boss.
The Bachelor's original script introduced a psychotic Riddler, real name Lyle Heckendorf, with a pet rat accompanying him. A scene cut from the final film included Heckendorf obtaining his costume from a fortune-telling leprechaun at the circus. Joel Schumacher's decision to put nipples and enlarged cod pieces on the bat costumes, as well as an earring on Robin, caused controversy. It even bothered Batman creator Bob Kane. Schumacher said he wanted the costumes to have an anatomic look, while the earring was supposed to make Robin more hip. He also claimed that the basis for the Batman and Robin suits came from the statues of gods of ancient Greece.
Val Kilmer befriended Jim Carrey while making the film as they bonded over the fact that they both lost their fathers. Mays hit the sound. Damn! Carrey also befriended Nicole Kidman, who considers him, present tense, her best male friend. I don't know if I believe that.
When Nicole Kidman's hitting the heavy bag, it's because she was doing kickboxing in real life and wanted Joel Schumacher to put it in the movie.
What?
The Batmobile was usually driven by stunt drivers, but Chris O'Donnell insisted on driving it himself in the joyride scene. He crashed it into a curb and dented a fender.
Good Lord.
I'd like you all to do an experiment on a plant, something that may benefit mankind. And if you devise something that's groundbreaking, I guarantee you a A in this course.
Whoa. Well, hold on, man. You following me? You can't do that, Lionel. Look, man, if you don't want me to have a foreman job, I understand, but I need my fucking job, man.
Louis Pinnock Accent Award. The Riddler's British accent, Nicole Kidman's American accent, but no, it's the Dick Chicano accent. Big time. Yeah, Dick Chicano.
Guys, I forgot there was another CT5 that I need to update. Best song, Mason Diddy. Go down one spot. It feels so good. You're down to 4. Drinkenstein, you are off the list.
Heresy.
Number 3, Kiss from a Rose. Did
it play in the credits? I didn't listen to the credits.
It does, I think.
Okay.
It's from this movie, though.
It was on the soundtrack.
There's someone that's up and tell me, someone to see you. Yeah.
Let's show them who the horsemen are, guys.
I don't think it does.
No?
Yeah, we got soul.
Five Horsemen. Batman formula. Finishing each other's sentences. That really fell off. Batter. CGI City. Psychology.
Horniness.
I think it's Batman formula.
Diddling.
Oh, diddling.
There's a lot of diddling.
Diddling's tough.
I'm of two minds. Even Chase Meridian is of two minds. Do I want to fuck Batman or do I want to fuck?
Of two minds is the Horseman. Yeah.
It's a symptom of psychology.
Breathe in through nose, out the mouth.
Ass on, ass off.
Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex. Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex.
Ass on. Fuck it, ass off. Ass on. Fuck it, ass off.
Michael Biehn Memorial Ass On Award. Chris O'Donnell is Dick Grayson.
Kilmer. He's awful.
You have Kilmer over Chris O'Donnell?
Over Dick?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it the thumbs up? The thumbs up did it, didn't it?
Thumbs up sinks it, man.
I mean,
thumbs up is pretty bad.
O'Donnell's awful. Don't get me wrong.
O'Donnell's awful for the entire movie, but we gave him the Chicano accent, so got to give Val something.
Wow. Valley Kills. All right.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers Memorial Ass Off Award. I mean, Ed Begley's great. Debbie Mazar is great.
It's between Carey and Tommy Lee Jones.
Exactly.
It's Jim Carrey, man.
I think it's Tommy Lee Jones, man.
I think it's Jim Carrey, too. Tommy Lee Jones was really good at the beginning, and then he kind of fell off.
No, because here's the thing. We didn't really say it. We kind of breezed through this part. But when Batman's like, aren't you going to flip a coin?
Yeah.
He goes into this very reverent, you're right, Bruce. He's gone from the acid character, and now he's back to like the proper Harvey Dent character.
Yes, of course, you're right, Bruce. Emotion's always the enemy of true justice. Thank you. You've always been a good friend.
I think he brings it home so well. And I think his facial reactions are way better. I think Jim Carrey is great. I also think he's doing Ace Ventura. That's why I think Tommy Lee Jones is better.
Jim Carrey gives us pre-transformation is one version, and then post-transformation is the other. And it's very hammy and it's very over the top.
So you don't like that in the flashback in the court where he's not Two-Face yet? And then
not the golden dumpster yet, Zach. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Is it the Riddler or Two-Face?
I think it's Riddler.
They were both really good. They carry the movie because clearly Batman and Robin aren't doing fucking shit.
Which makes it now 2 Batman movies we've done on Cinephobe where both Batman and Robin are awful. The villain is carrying the show.
Are you good at keeping secrets?
Absolutely.
Because I've got a present for you. Secret present outside by the dumpster.
Is it a baseball mitt?
It fits you like a baseball mitt, like a glove. I hope.
Golden Dumpster nominees. Bat nipples. Two-Face putting the club on a steering wheel in a helicopter. The GNN footage of Batman trying to save Harvey Dent in court. Dr. Chase using the bat signal for a booty call. Spice making Two-Face a side of raw donkey meat for dinner.
Raw donkey meat.
Batman flyby thumbs up.
I'll give my golden dumpster. This is decided already. At the end, Riddler, for no reason, calling Robin a virgin. I think that's so funny.
I've got a couple more nominees. Oh no, it's boiling acid. There's the sound that the goon makes when Batman electrocutes him. Commissioner Bingo showing up in his pajamas, but still has time to put a hat on. The Enigma gibberish when he gets the shit in his brain. But for me, it is clearly, I thought we were going to sweep this. It is Batman in court. Just the thought of Batman in court. In the galley, just like sitting there.
All right. Yeah, you're right. Just sweep it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, sweep it.
I laughed so hard at that fucking footage.
It's such a funny shot of him pretending he's going to get up out of his seat.
I love the idea that it looks like a dramatic recreation, but it's the actual fucking footage.
Of course.
The actual footage.
Him trying to save Harvey Dent from the acid is pretending you're hitting the open door button on an elevator.
Yes.
You think he's Larry Daviding this thing?
Salvatore Moroni having the acid conveniently in his thermos.
On the stand.
Let me take a quick swig of this coffee before we go on.
The vanilla folder.
The folder.
Every single part of it is so poorly executed. Oh, man. Yeah, sweep it. Haven't had a unanimous golden dumpster since...
It's been a minute, yeah.
Delmo Walker slide tackle.
Wow.
Almost a year ago.
It's been 650 years.
Yeah.
Well, Maze, you picked it, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. I like that.
Over file.
The villains were great. I would say the first 45 minutes of this movie is solid. It's not good, but it's solid. And it's at least entertaining, and it's weird, and everything is neon colored and bizarre, and CGI City's back. And then Batman sits around jacking it, thinking about his psychologist, while Two-Face and Riddler take over the whole fucking city. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
He does nothing.
It's a Batman movie for about 10 minutes.
He's trapped in a cuck-off with himself. Do I have sex with Chase Meridian as Batman? Do I have sex with her as Bruce Wayne? She can't decide.
The funny thing about the cook-off is that he's mad. Like, oh, this bitch wants to fuck Batman.
Robin is a 29-year-old orphan circus performer with an earring.
He's a victim.
I can't believe it, man. I miss Batman and Robin.
What?
I miss that movie. What? It looks amazing compared to this. It's a phobe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Batman Forever.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
Zach?
I mean, this movie's so bad. This movie is terrible. Man, when we do the Batman and Robin rewatchathon, it makes me wonder if I will like that more now. Because Val Kilmer, again, I think he's the worst Batman. The Chase Meridian thing is stupid. You know, it's a lot of diddling. It's a heavy diddling movie. I gotta say, Riddler and Two-Face, I'm going to file it. It's a surprising file. I would watch this again. The movie sucks, but it is entertaining in a way that I like the villains. And I'm interested to see if I change my mind with Batman and Robin on a rewatchington. Put me down for a weird file.
I'm going to tell you right now, I am absolutely going to, in my mind, unless I've just forgotten and it's been a while.
It's been a while
since I thought of Batman and Robin, but I'm fairly certain it's going to be a file for Batman and Robin.
Can't reject the Bane hat.
You're right. You know what, Mace, you were right about Batman and Robin all along. I apologize. Already change me to a file. Change me to a file. Pre-rewatchington.
No. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna jump the gun. We gotta watch the pre-Washington.
I can't file this movie and not file Batman and Robin.
Well,
I have to change it.
I'm gonna wait to rewatch Batman and Robin to change my opinion. But this movie did bring up a lot of memories about Batman and Robin and made me think shit was a little too hard on that movie. It was early in the Cinephobe lifespan. I kind of feel like a lot of those things in the first year, we didn't really know what we were doing.
We were so young back then.
And so having thought about that while watching this movie, it made me a lot more open to it. Man, I fucking laughed. This movie made me laugh so many times. I thought, like you guys said, the villains were incredible. Tommy Lee Jones was incredible. Jim Carrey was incredible. And fuck, man, that courtroom scene. I keep thinking about Batman.
Maze, you got to sweep it. Maze, you got to sweep it.
Come on,
Maze,
Maze.
you got to sweep it.
It's a file, man.
You got to sweep it, Maze.
Maze,
Come on.
he's sitting
Come
in
on.
court in
You
his
got it.
full regalia.
You got it.
I don't know. I'm of two minds about it, guys.
Me too. And they both say fucking file.
My left brain is going to file it, sweep it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin's still better, though.
Send us your Fober file, Golden Dumpster, Ass On, Ass Off, Five Horsemen, Lewis Pinnock, Plot Liftoff, at Talk Hoops, at Darth Amin, at Corn Puzzle, at Cinephopod, at Count the Dings, or drop in the Discord with that Patreon subscription, patreon.com/Count the Dings.
Next time we make love, you introduce me to Jade.
That's my pick.
No, my pick. Two more picks you pick. One more pick you pick. I don't know. Maybe picks you pick. I just know it's my pick.
Due to the swap, it is Zach.
My daisy chain. It is someone holding on to your hand to keep you from falling to your death below.
Jesus.
Cliffhanger?
You had that happen several times.
Nice, concise.
It's going to bring us.
Daisy chain.
Man, you got to find a problem with anything I do, don't you? You're mad at me for having a long daisy chain?
I wasn't complaining. I was just commenting. It's long.
Stop being sensitive.
Jesus Christ.
And that's going to bring us to, this is not a rental. This is a Tubi movie.
Or not Tubi.
Well, it's not Tubi. It's just a movie on Tubi.
Oh, you got me excited then.
We're going back to 1993.
Yeah, we're stuck in the 90s, huh?
We are going with someone I believe is making their Cinephobe debut, Macaulay Culkin. It's The Good Son.
That qualifies?
It double qualifies.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was like a critically acclaimed movie.
So did I.
Tagline, evil has many faces. Like Two-Face.
Yep.
Multiple faces, yeah. Maybe I'll change my...
Nah, definitely not.
Two more daisy chains, I'll change my daisy chain.
Definitely keep that long-ass paragraph that you put in the daisy
See, I knew you had a problem with it. I fucking knew you had a
Well,
problem.
now that you overreacted, lunged at me, I made an innocuous comment. Yeah, now I'm going to make fun of it.
Nice and concise.
Why did Blavo hop on?
I don't know. Blavo like Good Son.